Well, hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Friday. So glad you're with us to celebrate the kickoff to the weekend. What a show. Not just tonight. How about we party all weekend long together? I am in the shopping mood. What about you guys? Well, actually, I'm in the giveaway jewelry mood, and that is what we're going to do here tonight. We've been doing it all week. We've been doing it, heck, for as long as we've been doing this, but I got to tell you, it's a big grand finale this weekend. We're so excited to have you with us. There are some big adventures here this weekend as we celebrate a Friday night, 3 hours live from Los Angeles. And I'm so glad you're here because, listen, this is what the weekend was made for. A little bit of shopping, relaxation. Maybe you use shopping as relaxation. I know I do. So that is what I need tonight. So we're going to do a lot of that for you. We've got some giveaways, a lot of one-of-a-kinds to get to, some big premieres. And let's face it, there's a lot of old pieces that got to go that, let's just be frank about it, didn't get here during the closeout event. So we're going to close them out tonight. So we're very excited to have you with us to see what we got planned. Some big sapphires are on the way. These are, quite frankly, they didn't want to give them away. I'm going to give them away tonight. We have 2 carat plus sapphires that are beautiful royal blues. We have an incredible 1 tanzanite tonight. It's in a ring. It's fabulous. We also have I got diaspore. We had a great one last night. We're going to show you another one here tonight. 1 color change sphin. It is a really beautiful mounting if you like a lot of gold. And let me tell you, we are the only ones still doing a lot of gold. That's for sure. So we've got that on the way, as well as there's a beautiful, if you like an evil eye design, we've got a couple choices for you. One is a legit evil eye style that we can all use, right? I know that I was tempted to buy this myself, but I'm going to tell you what, I give you guys first dibs on everything. We have a beautiful bracelet with evil eyes, but then we have a tanzanite that also is going to be a take on the evil eye design, but in a pendant, maybe not as obvious in evil eye design, but something really special for you. So that's going to be coming up, as well as Aqua. We're getting you ready for March. It is only January, but the way January is going by, 2026 off to a racing start. So we've got a very special collection of Aqua we're going to show you. Also have a lot of really cool one-of-a-kinds. There are a couple new designer pieces. They are Ferrari. We're going to see 1 pair of earrings and 1 necklace. It's actually, they copied us a little bit, I must say. We've got our smile necklace, but done in the natural fancy diamonds for you. So that's going to be coming up in this first hour. Also have a beautiful pair of hoops. And actually, if you stay with me, I'll give you a little incentive. We're actually going to show you a quick preview throughout the show here of what's coming up tomorrow on the event. Tomorrow we have quite the event in diamonds, and I know we love our big diamonds. I get a chance to tell you about these, which usually I do not. I'm going to have some huge 3 carat hoop earrings tomorrow in the afternoon. Well, morning or afternoon, depending on where you live, but there are some very special 3 carat hoops that are coming up tomorrow that'll match all the fabulous 3-stone rings, 5-stone rings, and all the big diamonds you have from us. So that's going to be coming up. We'll give you a little preview of those, but let's get started with, I don't know, I feel like this is really, do we have any Prince lovers in the house? I feel like this really reminds me of Prince, and as in the musical artist, who went by many different names. But let's take a look at this, because this is just, it's giving that vibe. I love it. It's cool. It's a unique piece. It's a specialty look. It's a specialty cut, and it's our best in the amethyst. So it is going to be a really cool one-of-a-kind to start off with. 112-9475. Artfully cut here, unique designer style. Think of it like, now we know marquise cuts come to a point there, but this is really like, think of a beautiful wider cushion cut in a square, but with a little bit more flair for the dramatic here. It's just a specialty unique style. That's why we only have 1. It's our 4 carat 90 in this Brazilian stone, which of course is that really rare and richest of the amethyst. And you don't need to be the richest person out there to own the best quality of amethyst when we do it here. So also getting ready for next month, we're a few weeks away from February. It would be the February birthstone and the best of. So it's also going to be our 490 with a diamond accent or 2. I don't know about 1 point, maybe 1 point each. There's no way they're under a point. But anyway, we're calling it a point of diamonds. I will make a point to get our first item of our Friday night and our weekend out the door. And here's how we do it. 1 only stays in the white gold. Got a great big value for you. I can just say this. You dial in early. It's funny. The last couple of days, I've had so many incredible emails. I've racked up over 100 emails just from the last couple of days of compliments on the jewelry you've been receiving from the weekend. Well, interestingly enough, today it was a lot of emails from those of you that missed out on items from not being here live with us. So I really want to encourage you to, again, shop these live shows live, because obviously pieces do go. And as much as I would love to have 50 of everything, I do not. So it's a reminder just to dial in quickly. You're here for a reason, and that is to get advantage of these big values as they are here. And with this first item of the show, not going to last. Take a look at this. This is gorgeous from a distance away. You can see how your chain's going to pop right through this little scroll work, almost like a paisley print, if you will. And then you've got this really fabulous length. I'm going to show you that. Should be about an inch or so. Let's verify. Indeed, it is maybe just under an inch. I'd say 7/8. And then I'll show it to you on the neckline as well, so you can get a better idea of what it's going to look like from afar and get that great, great, great color. Of course, that really saturated, and see how it's not too oversized. It's nothing too huge to not, like, let's say just wear it every day, right? Put that on and wear it and enjoy it. And maybe if you're like me, I wear amethyst every day. And that is because it's symbolic to me. It's a great stone, of course, but it is symbolic. So I wear it for the birthstone that it denotes, and it's not my own. But here's what we're going to do on this one to get it out the door. In a hurry, it's not even $1,000. Welcome into Friday night. So glad you're with us. And again, if you have any requests, I would love to hear from you tonight for any reason, but especially your requests that you have. If there's anything you might be looking for in particular, happy to help you out. Would love nothing more than to find something out of the vault that just would be perfect and dandy for you as we kick off still what is the new year, right? We're only a little more than a weekend. We're going to blow it out right now. This is under $1,000 and not $888 or $777. I've got clearance prices on everything that has been here for a bit, and a lot of these pieces have. Just going to stay it like it is. There's a lot of pieces here that have been on the show before. They're just getting a bigger than 10% discount, which I think we can all appreciate and admire, because you don't need to have a sale banner to see a sale price. And that's exactly what I'm doing. So instead of $777 or $699, it is a one only, and it will go at only $599 instead. So you get a better value, and you get that really important 5-carater in the fancy cut with that scroll work right above that has that beautiful shine. Now, we know a good amethyst should not just give you purple, and it should be that purple, pink, red, and blue mix, and that's exactly what you have here. You have all three of those colors. Think of it like tanzanite, where we get trichroism out of that rare blue zoisite. Well, here it is in really trichroism out of a quartz stone, a purple quartz that is usually more lavender than it is purple. So $599 will get that to you. We are going to be getting to our designer pieces shortly, just 2 of them today, a necklace and a pair of earrings from Ferrari. We also have that evil eye style, and boy, that is something that I think we need more than ever. I know that I speak for myself here, but I think a lot of us can appreciate when you've got the protection of the evil eye, the warding off negativity, and we're all trying to do our best and be amazing, great people, and yet there's so much negativity around us. So it's nice to have little talismans that remind us of that, and jewelry's it's long been worn for that specific reason. Now see here, I've got actual evil eyes in this bracelet, 3 of them. So you get the blue sapphires and the diamonds in rose gold. I'm going to drape it onto my wrist here so you can see what it's all about. And there's actually some adjustability built into it as well. So you can see what it's really designed to do is give you enough spacing between the evil eyes in item number 1117426 that this is going to give enough spacing so that they go really all the way around. So even if the bracelet turns a bit, you're going to have your 1 and your 2, and your third one is over here, where you've got that beautiful sapphire and diamond collection. So you can see there what those do. Okay, so now we're going to talk a little bit about adjustability, because this is what gives you the range. You're going to have everywhere from 6.5 to 7. So those are really covering the typical sizes of, the average wrist size for ladies out there. So we've got our evil eye bracelet, and again, 3 evil eyes made up of that pave, sapphire, and diamond collection. We're going to show it to you up close, and again, rose gold only. This is going to stay as it is, and I'll have to give it a little bit of help here. But there it is, that beautiful idea where, again, worn for many, many, many years, and really throughout different cultures around the world, that is that idea that just perfect to have, and that's talk about something you want with you at all times. That's the idea, is having that evil eye. A lot of people wear them as pendants, but I love to see it on the wrist, because I'll tell you, I don't see my pendant. Do you guys see your pendants? Do you get to look at your pendant? Listen, you would need some seriously double jointed neck bones to be able to do that without looking in a mirror. So I love the idea that these evil eyes are front and center on your wrist, where you can see them and appreciate them all the time. And that's really, really lovely. So there it is, and there it is, and there it is, okay? 3 evil eyes, sapphires and diamonds together. This is an entire bracelet in the rose gold. And I don't know if this one's going to sit on its own, but I feel like it's going to need a little bit of my assistance here. So it will, and yet we're going to blow it out right now for under $1,000. How about that? A bracelet. You can see that old ancient item number. So really a very, very cool way to get a lot of gold for a very small price that is under $1,000 and not $9.99. We're going to do a lot better than that. Rose gold only, it's 30. What do I have here? I have 18, or is it 10 points? 10 points, I guess. I can't see my bag. My bag's been written on so many times it's faded. It's actually going to be, I'll go with 10 points in the sapphires and 24 points in your diamond weight. What really is impressive here is it's a lot of rose gold. The rose always looking so good with the blue sapphires. We're going to make it $699, but there is only one. I've got an extra $300 saved. I could have left it at $9.99 and taken 10% off. Instead, we're going to only $699 to get you that one only. So a big, big value there. And our 6.5 to 7 with also a lobster claw closure. I'll show you that here quickly as well. So you can see that lobster claw, which is so important there. Okay. So that's a one only as well. We'll keep on rocking. We got a lot to get to tonight, and always hoping to help you with your request that you have. Okay. So we've got a gorgeous, gorgeous black diamond today. And also I want to get to these earrings because the earrings from Ferrari that have the match to all the gorgeous rings we've been seeing are here, and they are huge individual stones. Now this is really giving you more of the champagnes and cognacs, not as many of the yellows that we've been typically seeing. So you see here, this is really a champagne into cognac into deep dark. You see those great colors. They start a little lighter, and then it's going to be that similar pattern. Some give you a little more green as well. And this is one pair with only 10 stones, 5 stones per earring here, 10 total. 1130023 is your item number, and a big happy Friday indeed. So glad you're with us. This is where, again, one pair of earrings is going to fly on out. That is because there's a carat 64. Now, among only 10 stones, I can do that math. That means they're over 16 points apiece on average. So figure you got 16 and 17 and 18 pointers on each of those 10 from our favorite collectible designer who does fancy colors and so well because they're collections of the fancy diamonds. There's also a hoop here that's going to be a carat 64. That's how I got to that math, by the way. That's how I said 16 points. So 164, about 16 and a half points a piece if they're even. And then we've got this great length you're going to see. So really wearable design here. They do have the button release. That's always nice. You're not pulling these earrings apart. You're actually going to press down this button, and it's very subtle. You see right there, you're going to press that down. That basically releases the lock inside the mechanism, and that's what's going to keep them so secure. All you do to put them on is push them closed. They are that 3/4 inch length we love. I'm going to pop one on the ear for you as well, and get ready because there's one pair, and this is what you showed up here for, is the Ferrari at the best price. The really, really rare, and again, only 2 pieces here. We're getting towards the end of the collection. I am not 100% sure because we're trying, but I don't think there's going to be any more after this collection, this particular collection runs dry. It's going to be gone forever. So really important to take advantage of them while they're here, especially when the pieces have been going. And why? Because you know this name, you know this branding, you know this incredible designer style and their quality, which is really in line and in step with what we do here. But you see that impressive style with all those big diamonds. You see no gold exposed. It's all about the diamonds right up front there, and we're going to make this really affordable. So come on in, only one pair. That is the problem, is that I've got that one pair and only one pair when clearly we need a lot more to go around for everybody who's loving this collection here because they are on discount. So no way to get this price anywhere else but here. Let's take another look at them close up. Love the way that the neutrals of those diamonds are also going to work so well with everything. I mean, white diamonds go with everything, yes, but so do the neutral champagnes and cognacs we have here. So just gives you a little more fire. And I always mention this because I think it's so important when you talk about diamonds, is that when you get a body color to a diamond, and I'm not talking about the yellowy brown body colors of bad white diamonds, I'm talking about, in this case, we're talking naturals and exotics here that give you those deeper browns into those cognacs. I mean, really, there's not really a champagne there except for maybe the top diamond, but what makes it so stunning is that when you get a color like this, a body color that's deeply saturated like these are, what that does for you is it gives you a great jumping off point for the brilliance of the stones. And that's really important as well, because then you're going to see more of that brilliance on top of what is a great color that's making it exotic and rare. So it's just a great way to appreciate the great brilliance of a stone, the fire, the diamond-like brilliance we love. It's why we love diamonds. And people sometimes think, well, maybe I'll get my white diamonds to get the brilliance. But when you get these colors, they still, if they're clean stones, they're still going to give you that ultimate level of brilliance. And you see that here. So we'll take them on down. They're not going to be $69.99. That is a normal TV price if they were to pop up elsewhere. We're going to do a lot better, and that's not retail, by the way. They get a whole lot more in retail and the different assorted places that actually provide this great designer. Of course, really high-end is what they're known to do. They don't always just do the fancy colors. It's just what we wanted to bring you here, and those very important sizes individually are something special. We're going to go under 5,000, actually taking them even lower than 5 or 4 or even 3, and just to send them out when I know there's been so many missing out on these rare collectibles. Look at that green. The bottom hoop there at the very right is giving you like a chartreuse color green. So really intriguing colors all the way through, and they're all slightly different. So it's just like a lot of their pieces where it's considered an entire collection all in one, and yet we're going to blow them out. They're only $1,999 for you instead. So a much better value there if you'd like to go ahead and shop those quickly while they're still around. So and then we'll have the one necklace that's going to be that smile design that we have really pioneered here in white diamonds, but our multicolored diamond option is going to be coming up. It's also a one only, and you can see there what that's going to look like. So, ooh, I love that light pink there too. Did you see that? Bigger stone in the smile necklace. It's kind of exciting. I'll get them all polished up for you. So that's going to be it at $19.99 for a carat 64. All those bigger diamonds, and we know this to be a rule with diamonds. It's not really, someone just said to me today, someone said, well, I know the most expensive stone in the world is diamonds. And I'm going, well, that actually could not be further from the truth. Until you get into rarer sizes, rarer colors. Most diamonds out there, as far as white diamonds go, are actually quite accessible. They're quite affordable too. If it's not a great quality, think about your, kind of basic quality of white diamonds that are out there. Diamonds are not the be-all end-all when it comes to exotic stones. They're actually quite prevalent in the world. We're not talking about a shortage of diamonds. We're not expecting to see them run out at any time soon. But when you're talking about the colors of diamond, that's a different story. That's when they do get indeed very rare. So that's going to be $19.99. We'll get to our little smile necklace here coming up, which is a steel. So if you want to jump in because you're already thinking about that smile design, or maybe you love it in white diamonds and it's a tried and true design for you, I know it is for us. We're going to show that to you next and give you one chance at this one too. I wish we had more of these. I know that in the past when I debuted our different versions of smile necklaces here on this show, ooh, we needed about 300 every time I aired it. We're going to do something wild here. Keep in mind this is only one, and you can see all attached to the chain. So you're not supplying your own chain, worried about do I have the right chain. It is all one attached necklace, and look at the different colors here. From left to right, we're going yellow, kind of a lighter fawn here, then a green, then a pink, which that light pink is really pretty right there, the fourth one over. A green is centralized. That's going to be where your biggest one is because they are graduated, so they'll get a little smaller as they flare out. The green, the champagne, that orange, it's kind of a light golden orange right here, another yellow green, and then another orangey champagne. So all very different. The amazing 9-stone collection. It's item number 1130015. And we're so proud to have this one for you. It's not going to last, I'll tell you that. It's in the yellow gold. It is going to be very, very affordable. This is a true test too. Okay, who's with us on a Friday early? Who's ready to do some shopping? Who's ready for the gorgeous, wear every day, layerable, stackable? Well, it's a carat 37. We just talked about a carat 64. That's not a big difference when we're talking about 9 individual stones that are graduated and all different colors. And that pink in there, oh, that pink and some of the goldens there, really unusual and rare. So I can't say enough good things about this necklace and the value, plus the fact that it's also like what we do. It is that lobster claw closure, which is premium, and 3 lengths all built in. So it can be 16, 17, and 18. All whenever you need it at different lengths, or if you know what you like, okay, great. You're only going to have to utilize one of them. If you like to mix it up based on the neckline, that's an idea as well. But here's what it looks like from a distance away, and I'll show you on the hand first, and then we'll show it on the neckline for you. But that's going to be one only. Let's make it better than $19.99. You can see here, even from a distance, oh yeah, how beautiful, and how, the hoop earrings really blended together because they were all closer in color. This is really where you see the distinct difference between every single diamond in the necklace. all 9 stones, beautifully done, graduated, the chain amazing. Here's that adjustability I was telling you about with those different links built in. You see the O-rings there, so easy to find those. And then here it is on the neckline. I'll show you first at 16. 16's right about here on me. 17 just a little lower than that, and 18 right about here. So here's what I'm going to do instead of $19.99, nearly the same carat weight we saw in the fabulous earrings. And now we're going extremely low on the necklace. As we take another look, back up close, get ready. We only have one, and I know it's already probably gone at $19.99. No surprise there. It is not one you want to wait on. Please dial early. It is one of those that, okay, so we had a caller who called in and they hung up before they even got connected. So here's the deal. Call me back. Get in very quickly. You are not going to want to miss this at all. I promise you this is the value of a lifetime on multicolored diamonds like you cannot believe. We're going to go even lower than 19. Even lower than 18, 17, 16, and this has a lot more gold because you're going 18 inches around. It is a necklace, full necklace. Again, one size fits all here. It's not even one you have to worry about, okay, well, if I give it as a gift, is it going to work for her? Absolutely it will. The 3 main and most important links are built in. We're going to make that better than 16 or 15. I'm going to blow it out right now. It's only $14.99. First caller. Let's see who's got it. I know we got a couple callers already. And then we've got an Alexandrite on the way. Some tourmalines. Oh, I didn't tell you. My largest emerald that is now here, and it's perfection in an emerald. It's almost 4 carats. I cannot believe the price tag. I'm going to blow it out. It used to be over $10,000. I have the rarest of the rare of a Zambian emerald that's just under 4 carats in size. Wait until you see it. But let me know who's got the necklace at $14.99. That will go, okay? No doubt about it. It's just one of those that you cannot miss. And we've done our white diamond. Actually, our white diamond version that's 1 carat is now more money than that. So I would say the value's there. That one's already gone. Congratulations. Thank you so much. And then what I'm going to do is show you a little preview. This is the big emerald right here. This is the nearly 4 carat. Now it's Zambian, but it looks like Muzo Colombian. It's kind of like every now and then you'll get a really good Mozambique ruby. And if you get a really good Mozambique ruby, sometimes they can imitate that of Burma. And the same thing happens out of Zambia. You can get a really good Zambian, sometimes 1 in a million, that is going to give you the look and the glow and the color of a superstar Colombian. So that's 112-6121. Just want to let you know it's here because it is a remarkable value. And it's nearly 4 carats, which you know is a nearly impossible size to get when it comes to emeralds. And emeralds, no matter where they're from, are going to share those same kind of obstacles, which is, well, chromium rich. It's going to make for a smaller stone. It's why the buying guides of the world actually top out. They don't even bother listing any stones that are greater than 4 carats. That's the truth. Because that's usually where you can expect to get your maximum size, is a 4 carat. This one is just shy, talking 6 points shy of a 4 carat stone in a stunning, stunning Zambian emerald. It looks like Muzo Colombian all day. It's still not, this is not opaque. It's got the color saturation, but still the glow. And that's the challenge with emeralds, is to get both like that. Let's take a look at it. It's going to be on the wheel here, and it's a really amazing look. And you can see, well, it's going to look even larger because that's one of the benefits. If you do get a large size, and it does have 60 points in diamonds, if you do get a large size of emerald, or even a small size, you can get away with it because it's always going to look double. So, you know, there's a lot of people who go, a 50-point emerald, and then they see it on the hand and realize, oh, but it looks like a 1 carat. Well, when you have a 4 carat, look at this. It's going to look more like an 8 carat stone. It's on the hand to show you what I mean by that, because you see jewelry on my hand all day long. You know when the carat weight is looking far greater than what it actually lists up there. So our 3 carat 94, with all that glow, is going to be one of those rock star values. It used to be over $10,000. Now it's not. Of course, you're going to see little bits of inclusions here from the up close, because this is that high powered resolution where you're getting that highly magnified look at it, and the viewpoint that's really better than your jeweler's loupe if you're looking at it in person. The beauty of this one is that, well, you saw the glow from a distance. Love the way this halo gives you a little bit more dimension around it. It has that little pointed, almost like, think chevron style that's on either side, just to give it a little extra attention to detail, so it's not as basic as your regular halo. And yet we're going to get this one down below that $10,999 price tag for you. It goes a lot lower than that. We're so excited to have it for you. It's not $10,000. This is one that you may not need to even wait till the end of the show, because, well, if I'm pricing it now, it's going to go right now. it's going to go. That's how great a value this is. And I know, light audience on a Friday night early, because listen, it's early. That's just all there is to it. We're a couple hours away from prime time. So this is where you're really, truly the early birds. You get the amazing values before anybody else does. That's why you're here. And instead of $10,000, it will not be. Going even lower and significantly so than that. It's not 10, it's not 9, it's not 8, it's not 7. This is the one you want to own. And we're not even asking for $6,000 on a 4 carat. By the way, they have priced out at $32,000 a carat historically. That's $32,000 times 4. So you figure you've got about $125,000 stone minimum. Then you've got the diamonds and the gold, and yet we're at $6,999. Not normal. I'm going to go lower than that, and we're going to completely wow you. That should be the case all night long. If you stay with me, you're going to see some incredible values throughout the night, and this will not be $6,000 or $5,000. Here's what's crazy. I'm going even lower than $49.99, and you want to have this. I'm going to try it on again so you can see the sensational color, the glow, and the size that you're getting. I can make any piece look small. I'm just, I've got a longer hand, longer fingers. Look at how big that is. That is as big and bold as an emerald gets, and you're seeing it for better than $5,000. There's a reason it's here 25 minutes into a Friday night show, and that has everything to do with this unbelievable markdown we're offering that is actually under $4,000. I'm going to make it $39.99, and that's why it's here early, because that is the do not miss moment of the show for my emerald lovers. Because listen, it's a stone I know, and I know a lot of us know, because it's one of the classics. It's one of the big 3. It's understood. It's understood that usually a 1 carat is considered a large size. So to be able to get 4 carats, we're basically at $1,000 a carat if the gold is free and the diamonds are free and the labor to make it is free, and you've got it for $39.99. So one only there. That will be going shortly. We also have a brand new Mandarin. It's a heart shape. Wait till you see the heart shape that we're going to show you. Also, some new tourmalines. Actually, we've got some old tourmalines on a wheel. And then we've got some really important tanzanite. I mentioned the pendant we'll see. I do have one color change speen, and it's in a lot of gold. Look at this one. Well, that's another way to do green. In a green color change speen that's got the green to red and then all the different colors throughout. So that's going to be coming up. I know that's going to be very popular. A Tahitian pearl in a pendant. Also, wait till you see the golden zircon. I have had so much fun with zircons lately. I know it's been a blast to show you some of our larger zircons, but the truth is they've all been going. Found another one today that I know we have to look at because its resemblance to yellow diamond is uncanny, and this has that rich golden color in a radiant cut, and it's in that really cool contemporary mounting that if you like to stand out, well, you gotta like to stand out if you're interested in zircons, because it itself is a standout type of stone. But you look at 1126654, I mean, it's loud and it's proud and it's vibrant, and you see already the rainbow colors coming off just one individual facet there. Well, this is our huge jumbo size. It's a 10 karat 21 in this amazing stone. The rich goldens of the zircon make it a little more exciting than, let's say, a lighter yellow, I think, because the deeper saturation makes it look very, it looks a little more sophisticated and elegant. It's really an important style, and it's got 13 points in diamonds. You see the one that's burnished on the left side there? Here's the other, and you can see the two-tone element, the pave on the white gold side, and then the yellow gold, and that will stop, and then the white gold goes the rest of the way around. So mostly white gold on this one, but each side is going to bring you elements of the yellow as well. And then that asymmetry that's going on simply means that one side is different than the other, and that's intentional to help make it look so modern and special. But here's what we've got for you. Better than, you remember when this was $14,999? It was a while ago. I mean, this was made about 4 years ago. So yes, it was a while back. But here's what we're doing instead. There is a wonderful price for my gem collectors, for my gold melters. Whether you are a reseller, a jeweler, if you make jewelry, manufacture jewelry, collect loose stones, whatever the case may be, this is going to be that value you cannot miss out on, because it is going to fly. It is one simple piece here that is so really elegant and still bold. I mean, this is where you got to remember it's housing a 10 karat plus stone. So it's a lot of gold, even though it's split on one side and the other side is more angled like that. It's still going to be a bold gold piece for you, but we are definitely blowing it out. It is under, I mean, come on, we're like into, first half hour territory here. So it's got to be special. What if we go under $2,000 though? Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking if we really kind of jolt everybody on this Friday night, show you what's coming up for the next 2.5 hours, show you how important it is to be right here, right now, with us shopping the better than discounted prices. I'm telling you, the the last 3 days, and that includes Wednesday, Thursday, and then tonight, 2.5 days, we had a sale wrap that was like the most incredible, iconic sale ever. But let me tell you something. If you've been with me any of the last 3 days, Wednesday, Thursday, or tonight, you have seen values that have exceeded that of what we saw during our 10% off sale. So really, it's like the sale never ended. It's true. And this is not $2,000 either. Let's go even lower than that. And that's why you want to be dialed in early. It's just a test of who's with us. The early birds are ready. Big Friday night here, and it's not even $19.99. Oh yeah, we're going even lower than that, and I'm gonna blow it out for $1,888, and that will be gone. I'm gonna try it on because it is really even that much cooler when you see it from a distance away and see all the great size this is gonna give. Yeah, you better believe that's gonna be gone. And you get it for the loose stone, if nothing else. I mean, there are still gemstone collectors out there. Just because nobody sells loose stones anymore doesn't mean there aren't collectors of great loose stones. And this is the way you get it. And look at that radiant, that's so important. It's not just the simple emerald cutting. It gives you a little more bounce with that brilliance all the way through thanks to the radiant cut of that stone, and it's double refraction all day. So what we love about those zircons, that double refraction, then we take a look at it close up here, see what that's all about. There's that rainbow I was talking about, just one facet, and they'll all do that. When they hit the light the right way, they're all going to deliver that multicolored beautiful effect. That is the double refraction that not even diamonds give you. I mean, we know diamond brilliance is going to give you rainbow colors as well, but that's going to be, diamonds are singly refractive. This is doubly. So if you're thinking about getting a lot of extra life to your stone and a lot of sparkle, that's the way you do it. So that'll be only $1888. We'll see who's got it. It's going to be that one that you just do not want to miss, because that could be one of those that haunts you for a while if you just miss out on it by a couple of seconds, just because you know you're not going to see another 10 karat plus that's going out for under $2,000. And that one, well, it's a sensation. Okay, so we're going to talk tourmalines in a bit. We've also got a blue green. Since I felt bad, we had so many people miss out last night on our Paraíba deal, because I did something I'd never done before, and it was, end result was a big value that we'd never seen. But of course, inevitably, there were some of you that reached out this morning and this afternoon and said, I missed it. I'm so sorry. I missed the show, and I missed the big value on the Paraíba. And I don't have anything else in the 1 carat size, unfortunately. So what I do is I've got a couple carat and a halves for you. They go up in price a bit. So what I wanted to bring out was the only thing that I have that really looks like blue green in a Paraíba color. It's not necessarily Paraíba, but it's tourmaline. It's going to give you great value. So we'll show that to you as well. But here we are. Last look at this one, the zircon. Got to go. Okay. And then we have a new Alexandrite. Got a couple new pieces. Got about 3 new pieces tonight for you, in addition to all these great big discounts. So got quite a few different types of looks here, but I'm going to show you our Alexandrite because it was just the other day. Remember that beautiful oval we had on Wednesday night? How fun that was. Well, here is the marquise in the raindrop style band that gives you so much detail and interest here. It's 111, or actually 113-0046, and is going to be our marquise cut, specialty cut here in a 1/2 carat stone. So a really good size stone. I mean, when you consider it's Alexandrite, this is not one that comes around in a big size very often. So we've got a very important way to get you a great value here on a 1/2 carat that's still big. Blue greens are gorgeous. And then it's got the purple and the red that it changes to. That's what the color change is all about. When you get this Brazilian material, that's what it's known for. That blue green, almost think Paraíba, to a purple red. And then look at this up close with those big diamonds, all different mill grain styles around it. A lot of mill grain going on in this yellow gold, white gold, or rose gold. You do get to choose your gold color here, so great news there. And let's take a look at what we can do in a rare cut here. You don't see a lot of marquise cut Alexandrites, that's for sure, but it gives you a lot longer look, gives you a larger kind of face up. It's a 21-point diamond weight as I try it on. And this is that mounting that we saw it the other day with a pink sapphire, and it was lovely. But you're getting it now with that little elevation to it, so you can see here from the sides how it's not flat against the hand at all. It's got a little elevation, so you get a lot of life and a lot of liveliness thanks to the light that is accessing that stone, not just the diamonds, but the Alexandrite from all different angles. So here it is up close again, and we've got the mill grain top and bottom, and in between all your different diamonds. A new one tonight, and we're gonna blow it out for you at new price as well. So the price is supposed to be $4,499, got a better value. and we're going to get this one a home. No doubt about it. It's a really rare June birthstone that, of course, is the more rare of the exotic. There are a couple of different birthstone months that get 2 different birthstones. June is one of them. It's Alexandrite and Pearl. Pearl's the traditional one, but Alexandrite's the really off the charts rare one. So just think about it from that perspective. It might be a great way to get it, but it also has great wearability and durability because it's an 8.5 the Mohs scale. So that's also nice because a lot of rare stones get a little softer and then you're not comfortable wearing them every day. This is one you can be comfortable wearing it every day, and I hope you will. We'll blow it out right now. It's not going to be 4,000, 3,000, or 2. It's not even $19.99. Got a big value here on this one. I'll make it $14.99, one only there. $14.99 for an Alexandrite half carater. That's going to go in your choice of size, gold color, and shipped to your doorstep for free. All that different extras we do, those are free for you. So that means the gold color change. You're not even paying for that. Who would say that in today's gold era? Plus the sizing same and the shipping as well. And then we have a top of the hour in about 25 minutes. It's going to blow your mind. We got some really cool pieces. We're going to do that color changing spin at the top of the hour. We've got our best of tourmalines coming up in a blowout. Don't forget about the amethyst pendant. We had an amethyst piece for $5.99, a bracelet for $6.99, and the emerald, the 4-carat emerald. And remember one thing about Fridays, as well as every weeknight we do, which there are 3, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. There's something to a lesson to be learned about these weeknights. With the early start that we started, we began an early start about a year ago. And with the early start, it simply means sometimes pieces will last throughout hour 1 and 2. Everything goes by the end of the show. At 8 o'clock Pacific time, 11 p.m. Eastern, everything is inevitably gone. So it's like when you shop early, it's like you're getting first dibs on the pieces that you know are going to go, but it just sometimes takes a minute for everybody to gather and, you know, take a look and think about what they want. So $14.99 on this one, it's like you're getting that very first call opportunity, but we see it every single show. The pieces go and quickly. So make sure you're dialed in to get what you love before it's gone to somebody else, because it's just a matter of time. And then they all have the same fate, which is finding their way out the door, okay? So that's going to be $14.99, big value there. And then, like I said, if you missed out on that Paraíba that I had last night, since I don't have another 1 carat to show you, I only have 1.5 carats and 2 carats and 3 carats and beyond. This is the one I recommend the most because, let's face it, not everybody also has $5,000 or $6,000 to spend. So here's how you get that look in a tourmaline out of Brazil, which very well may be copper bearing, but it's so new we don't know. So it's not 100% certain why it is the blue-green color. There's some kind of element in that stone that's giving it blue-green. Now, historically, everything we've seen in that color has been copper and manganese that then gives it that color. It'd be very unlikely there's any other reason for that color in the stone, 6162. But without confirmation, I obviously am not going to call something that I'm not 100% sure. And when I say I'm not, we as an industry are not. It's just that new of a find, and eventually there will be enough material where the testing can be done, the stones can be sent off to GIA, they'll be tested accordingly, and then we'll have the answer on what it is chemically that's giving it that color. But for now, we can give you the straight up value because we're pricing it as an ordinary tourmaline. And the truth is, no tourmaline is ordinary. They're all really exemplary stones. They're specialty. They're very hard to find. They're oftentimes going to blend multiple colors, but historically when we've seen the blues and the greens blend together, that usually denotes a copper content, and that's what then drives that price up. So here's what I've got for you. If you missed out on the 1 carat last night, it was sold, and yet here we go, something kind of like it, but without the price tag. And instead of spending, and it's a carat 40, now I have a carat 40 Paraíbas that are much smaller in their stature, and they're all going to be 8,000 and up. True story. So what I'm going to do, because I looked, and I was here this afternoon looking at those going, yeah, it's going to be a little bit higher than I think a lot of us where we want to be. So this one goes exactly the opposite direction, and you're not paying $8,000 or $6,000 or $5,000 either. You're getting a much better value. Let's take a quick look at it on the hand as well to see how that's going to look from a distance away. There's that gorgeous, vibrant blue-green. The neon's the other thing we look for in Paraíba. Same thing you have here is that same type of neon. It's happening again with this stone, but it's not 5 or 4 or 3, even $2,000, and it's still giving you a double halo in diamonds. The double halo, the 58 points, the climbing towards that carat weight that we love with 2/3 of a carat in diamonds. It's getting close. And we're going to give it to you in any gold you want. So instead of just saying, here it is in white gold, take it or leave it, we'll say if you'd rather have yellow or rose, go ahead. But I think this one in the white, perfect. It's not $2,000 or $19.99. And again, what you're looking at most likely has got to be copper bearing. I've never seen this end result color happen as a result of any other element but copper. So I think you're in a very, very good position here to be saving just because it's so brand new. And we're going to take it lower than $19, $18, $17.99. We'll send it out right now for $1,699 with the double halo and a really cool black diamond pieces coming up. I have another brand new. It's going to be a copper bearing rubellite. We've got, actually, it's that purple. Well, let's decide here together. It's got pinks and purples together in a super elongated stone. How pretty is that? That's one that we are going to love, too, because that looks a lot like a lot of the rings I've had that have been going of late. So that's going to be coming up as well. A brand new one-of-a-kind pendant. Also have a Tahitian pearl. I do want to show you some ruby earrings that are fabulous. We have some very large rubies here in an emerald cut stone. That itself is tough. I know I've been trying to find something for a shopper who wants an emerald cut ring. Don't have anything in stock currently, but we do happen to have two in an ear. Look at that. Well, first of all, the glow of that ruby. Emerald cutting, ruby stone, and well, there's a specific reason. And it's amazing it turned out this way because you know that rubies don't like to be cut in anything but an oval. It's sometimes you'll end up with nothing. You can end up, when you try these exotic cuts, look at that now all cleaned up there and ready to go. This is that almost paperclip style earring, if you will, because it's dropping from the ruby. So the ruby's going to be up at the top where your piercing is. The diamonds are going to basically be that stiletto style. It feels a little bit like multiple stones or multiple styles coming together because it's still a hoop. It's going to have this great hinge at the bottom, and so it just snaps closed, opens and closes really simply. But at the same time, it's giving you like a drop style because when you see them on, it's very linear. So it's going to be that straight down, you know, up and down drop. So a vertical style, really well done. Here's what we have, the cleanest, best rubies. I'm tempted to just make 2 rings out of it, but you know we got the earrings ready to go here, so that's not going to happen because we're very not doing a lot of the retooling here. It's like we put so much effort into making a rare pair of earrings. They're going to stay that way. And one caller, if I do this right with the pricing, one caller is going to get them tonight and love them to pieces. 112-9457 is the number, and that's going to start with our big crystalline rubies. The best of the best out of Burma, yes, because the color is blue-red, but then you get that amazing clarity that is so outstanding, and then the diamonds draping from there. All going to be at 15 points in diamonds. You can get the 2-tone gold, so that's nice. We can also change them if you want. Let's say you wanted to do all yellow or all rose. You can do that. Right now, we kind of chose based on rubies looking best in yellow, diamonds looking best in white. So giving you elements of each gold color there together, and wait till you see them on the ear. Oh, I love these. They're just modern. They give you, like, again, hoop meets drop, because this is why they're like a hoop when you see from the sides. It's a U-style hoop. It's going to open up with this hinge, so it just opens right on up. I don't think they've ever been opened before, so let me two-hand it here for you. So you can see nice wide opening there, and then you pop this right up. It clicks closed. It's done. It's locked. It's ready to go. You'll actually hear it click, and then you're going to see the length here is 3/4 of an inch or so as well. So they are, yep, I would say 7/8 actually. Yeah, they're actually 7/8 of an inch. And then you see there that little narrow drop. Now, still a nice long post, so they should work for everybody, even if you've got a little thicker lobe. No problem on this post. I always try to point out when I see a post that's a little bit smaller. This one is not. It's got a nice lengthy post. You've got plenty of room for your lobe, so never uncomfortable, because we know how that can be. But take a look at this. You can see how these are fabulous. They feel very modern. The ruby at the top, then that straight line drop in the diamonds, and we've got the two-tone. You can see that little bit of yellow gold setting the rubies. The rest is white gold straight on down. We're going to make this really affordable. Call me quickly. They're under $2,000. They used to be $49.99. We're going to scrap that price tag and do a lot better for you. I'm going to make them $19.99 first caller for two of our best. And they're about 60 points there on each ruby in that divine emerald cut. We'll go back to the wheel, take another close-up look at them, and get them gone. So that's it at $19.99. How about it? Incredible value there. one of our absolute best in rubies. I know it's like we want them in rings, don't we? But we just never see them. We never see the ruby emerald cuts like this. They're really impossible to cut. Usually you're going to end up, if you try an emerald cut, lapidaries won't even do it for the most part. They're scared because they don't want to lose that valuable rough, and a lot of times that's just what happens. It ends up with the rough material be lost completely when you try these more complex cuts. Now, conversely, when it works, you end up with one of the most vibrant and beautiful looks. And again, it's not the cutting, it's first the actual material that is so bright and so bold, and then the way it is glowing. So just a fantastic style to own and to enjoy, and yet there they are together again. So a match pair, emerald cuts, and just truly fabulous in every way, and they will be gone. So $19.99, then we got a quick little wheel here, a little blowout wheel for you on our pinky tourmaline. I've got a couple pink tourmalines that look like pink diamonds, and then we've got a bicolor for you as well, which is some of our most rare, and our $19.99 emerald cut rubies are fabulous. So definitely let me know. We sound like they might be verifying on their way. We've got black diamond coming up. It's a fancy facet pattern for our black diamond, our one and only. We haven't seen black diamonds in a while. So that's exciting. Plus we're going to see Tahitian pearl in a gorgeous designer pendant that was used to be $6,999. Got a much better value for you tonight. And also that tourmaline. We're going to see that copper bearing stone in the pendant that I flashed for you. So that's going to be coming up too, and a lot more to get to, and please get requests in if I'm not showing you exactly what you want to see. We are here to do exactly that. Just verbalize it to us. Talk to us, communicate somehow, and usually the best way to do that, well, the phone number that you see at the bottom of the screen. Give us a call, we'll help you out. Let's take a look at this heart shape. This is a Mandarin. And I'm going to just pause for the reaction that is no doubt happening across the country right now looking at that stone. Mandarin garnet. One of the rarest of the entire garnet family, and there are many. But it is so tough to find the elite quality of Mandarin because they are generally included. They are really tough to get in big sizes, and they usually are cut in one way and one way only, and that is oval. So now we're getting into the rare heart shape and still having a 4 carat plus size. I'm seeing all the fabulous colors. Sometimes you just can't even, like, you hate to even put a price on a ring like this because you know how rare it is, and you know that we all appreciate a really good rare garnet. And the Mandarin, better than an orange diamond. It really is. Orange diamonds I've had, they truly are more brown usually than anything else. So if you're really looking for the ultimate high-end orange color, you're going Mandarin garnet. And they're rare in their own right. I know orange diamonds are rare. We all understand that. So are the Mandarin garnets. Take a look at it. This is not going to last. It is fantastic, is it not? It's a 405. It's 113-0029. And yes, brand new right now. Do not let that deter you. I am blowing out price tags just as best I can. Well, actually, I'm doing a lot better than I actually can because we're just making things happen. We just got to make sure that everything goes. And we are taking, I don't care how new it is or how high end or how rare a specialty, everything's got to have a value. It's what we believe in. It's what we stand for. And the day we can't do values anymore is the day we just shut the thing down. Because until, I mean, that's what you've looked at for us. You've looked to us for values in jewelry that no one else can do for a decade. Well, here's what we're doing on the Mandarin. It's our 405. The diamonds are set into the band, so it's all sleek and smooth and mirror finish and really comfortable to wear. And you've got a diamond weight here of 20 points. They're all bigger stones. They're all set down into the band itself, so that's called burnishing, okay? And you've got that triple style, so what they do is they go a little bit larger near the stone in the center, and then they just digress a bit in size down the sides as the band narrows, okay? So now we're just looking for, well, one collector. One caller who says, maybe I just want that heart shape to reflect. Maybe it's a great gift idea or a little special treat to yourself because that really, it looks almost as if there's this brilliance inside where, yes, I always say look for the yellow diamond effect. You want to have a look like there are yellow diamonds. But beyond that, it almost looks like there are red diamonds inside of this stone as well, doesn't it? It looks a little bit more like you get these hot pinky reds. You get these fuchsia tones, these bright as can be. I mean, there's something about an elite level in a heart shape that you just don't see at any other point. Here it is on the hand. And look how simple and elegant it is. You know, it's not overdone. It really is why we kept it, you know, sometimes you just got to really just highlight the stone. And that's what we're doing here. Highlight the cut, its clarity, its brilliance. The diamonds are simply done down the sides of the band. You can see how bright that stone is. And we're going to take it a lot lower than $99.99, where it should rightfully be tonight. Going a lot lower than that, just call me. There is obviously only one. I think we all understand how that is the case here when you've got something as specialty as this is. But also better than $49.99, so a half off of where it should be. And going significantly less than that for you, and taking it all the way on down. You've got a great value here, and we're going to go ahead and take it on down below even 45 or 44 or 43. I'm just going to send it out for $4,299. That's it. First caller. It's a one only. It will go. Nothing like that's going to stay here when you got a price tag as fabulous as that thing is. So $42.99. Please don't miss out on that. That's our one only heart shape. That's it. It's a beautiful stone. It's got that elite of elite colors. I don't show you what you're not getting. I show you what you are getting. There's nothing else like it here. That is the one and only. So you know that. We size it for you if needed. If you need a little sizing change from where it is right now, it should be around a 7. That's going to be sized and shipped out to you. You have it in a couple of days, and you're ready to start rocking the best of Mandarin right there. So it's a beauty. Let me know who's got it. $42.99, and then we show you the black diamond, a faceted black diamond. The best I have in black diamonds is here. Have a few more ideas for you too in Tahitians or yellow diamond earrings, or did bring out a big ruby heart shape as well. Getting close to Valentine's Day as we are, only about a month away. Did want to show you our heart shape. It's our 2-carat ruby. It's actually a 215 on the heart shape with the yellow and the white diamond. So that will be here. We've got our color change spin. This is our big top of the hour. In about 10 minutes, I'm going to show you our one and only color change spin that's new. And the good news is, well, I'm going to try to make it affordable, because most of the color change spins I've been showing you lately have been $5,000 and $6,000. So hasn't been up everyone's alley, but that one will be. So we'll make a special thing happen here at the top of the hour. Let's get to our black diamond though. This is a faceted black diamond, and is it ever pretty? With the oval shape, plus I'm going to get a little extra polish here. It's 112-9273. It's our white gold, and it's 18 karat. You know it's special if we upgraded the gold. 18 karat gold here, stays in the white gold. It's our 185 oval, fancy facet pattern though. And you've got 12 points. Those are just the baguettes, side to side. And then we've got the round brilliance in addition, and that's 33. So overall, a 45-point diamond weight around your carat 85. So pretty impressive style all the way around. 18 karat white gold, one only, stays in the 18 karat white gold as well. And we're going to take it on down for you from $49.99. That's the old price. Now we got a new price, and we got to take it on down for you. As a matter of fact, first caller, let's do this. Let's see who's out there. I was going to start an auction on it. Forget about it. We're not even doing $2,500 or $2,000 or $19.99. We're going to make this happen, and look at how it looks like it's floating among this diamond weight. It's like you don't even see the setting for the stone itself, because the white diamonds from the baguettes to the outside edges done in the rounds, it's all as if everything is surrounding the black diamond that's just floating in the midst of this look here. As we go back up close and take a look at that, it's a really special idea, and yet not 19, 18, 17, even 1777, which, mark my words, for a carat 85, I don't know where you're buying diamonds, but if you're buying the lab grown, you're going to be hard pressed to get a value like that. And there's such a thing. They're doing the lab grown in the colors now too. So it really is not just limited to lab grown white diamonds either anymore. It used to be, and now we're seeing everything imaginable. It's like the whole world has turned lab grown, which again, great if you can't afford the real deal. But if you have a place to afford the real and the best and the real exotic, then that's where you go, because we've got a better value than what is man-made and just completely synthetic. And there's a lot of things I think we understand. We don't want synthetics in our lives usually, and that usually applies to different categories. Well, certainly now we have to think about in terms of our jewelry and what we wear and how we accessorize and how we gift and how we collect. And this is how you get the rare of the rare. And watch this price tag. Instead of $17.77, one only there. Let's make it $16.99. First caller on that one. And our last call on the black diamond. We're still in melt mode. We're still melting anything that stays with us, so we can continue to produce jewelry at a great value without having to abide by today's gold pricing. So you're seeing that here. Fairly new pieces, and yet what we've got is great values, kind of like what you've been used to for the last decade or so. So excited about that. We got a great wheel, and our top of the hour is going to be that Speen coming up. Just a reminder, still have the Evil Eye bracelet for $699. Still have the diamond hoop earrings. We have 2 Ferrari pieces. One is gone, one is left. Only 2 are here today. So that's it. We have 1 gone, 1 left on those. The earrings are here. We have a tourmaline wheel. It's going to be coming up. The Alexandrite, the ruby earrings, the new find, the big emerald. Don't forget about that Zambian emerald. Best value I have in the entire inventory on an emerald is right there. The brightest of greens, the Zambian 394, diamonds around it. That's under $4,000. So that one's going to go before the night is over. And then look at these gorgeous designer earrings. So designer, so luxe. And the last time we'll be seeing them on the air, right here. The floral style with the omega backing. And they are dynamite, are they not? They are yellow diamonds for the most part, but trimmed in white diamonds around the way and through the center, which ends up looking like one big stone. It's actually a cluster there in the center, and we have our yellow diamonds. Look at how pretty they are. Aren't they gorgeous? And I'm going to try one on for you. They're florals. They look a little bit almost pansy-like, but they really could be, I think, a lot of different florals as far as the actual type. And we've got 1 pair only. It's item number 112. 8538, and they're 205 total weight, but here's how they break down. Your yellow diamonds are a carat 69, and your white diamonds are another 36 points. So you're getting over 2 carats in grand total. They've been $89.99 on the air. They are going 3/4 inch in a round because that's really a diameter. It's a big circular style of sorts, not a perfect circle, of course, because of the petals, but you've got that really pretty, slightly concave through the middle. So what that means is they tilt in towards that centerpiece, and what we're going to do, show them on, show them from a distance. Here's that measurement. Look at that. It's a big button style earring for you. We've got the $89.99 price. Yes, Jason, go ahead. Okay, congratulations. Ruby earrings are gone. And then we'll show these on really quickly. So you can see with the omega backing, it makes it really easy. They just literally, the backing is hinged. It just flips down and flips back up. And then this is what you end up getting. That perfect straightforward look of seeing the gorgeous diamonds straight out like they are. So this is really what it's all about. You see that gorgeous style. If that were any other backing, they would fall, they would lean, they would droop, they would do all the things we don't want them to do. Instead, we get that great style that just faces right on out, and we're going to make them better than $89.99. Let's put them on the auction block. We got about 4 minutes to go till our top of the hour arrives. We'll take another look at them close up. These are really easy. Again, put them on, take them off. It's easy. Easy as can be. Plus, they're all finished on the inside as well. So they've got a great under gallery. And we're going to make them easier than $89.99. Let's put them on the auction block real quick. That way I can cheat the price a little bit. Okay, I'm going to cheat the price a lot because that's what I want to do here tonight, to make every single piece disappear at the best value possible. It's not going to be $8,000. You know what, guys? Even $4,000, which is half off where they should be, well, more than that. We're going to go even lower than that. Send them on out. Make them $3,000 to open. That's it. $3,000. And we'll give it about 60 seconds here to get that started because we're already at the top of the hour almost. We got 3 minutes away. So we're going to make this a very quick, this is like a rapid fire auction here, and $3,000 to get it started. It's only a $10 increment. So when we get that open, if you want to be the second, third, or fourth bidder, it's only going to take $10 to jump on in and make them part of your collection here. But that is a stunner. When you think about all the great yellow diamonds we've had in solitaires and rings, in other different styles, from pendants to necklaces. It's nice to have an earring that's going to go with them all. Who shopped over there? Now, Jason, who shopped the earring? And then we'll find out who shopped that necklace earlier, too. Wonderful. From where? Wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you, Miriam. All right, so she's shopping away, getting those great ruby earrings, fabulous value there, and enjoy them. They're beautiful. And then here we are with our yellow diamonds. All right, we'll move right along. We got about 10 seconds left. 2 minutes to go till our top of the hour. The Speen is coming out to play. Can't wait for our Speen. That's the one I'm really excited about tonight. So getting to it on the early side for you. Still have that black diamond if you'd like it in the 18 karat solid gold. It's a beauty, sure is. And now we've got our big floral earrings. Okay, and then we're going to see apple green tourmaline, some pinks as well. Oh yeah, it's a really good lineup. That big emerald's going to go before you know it. Got a lot of people who love good emeralds, but big styles. That's tough to find. So we're thrilled to be able to bring you one tonight. Okay, so let's get to our top of the hour a tad bit early here. We've got 2 minutes officially until a lot of new people jump in. We're still going to see aqua in a pendant, tanzanite in a pendant. The Evil Eye bracelet, yes, I'll give you a look at it. We had our rose gold Evil Eye bracelet. We had our amethyst pendant. Want to show you some of the pieces you missed in the show so far. Here's the amethyst pendant. I think this is just one of our best values. Look at that. Fancy cut. Diamond scroll work up top is your bail. That one's only $599. Now, it will stay in the white gold, so you'll just keep that in mind. Got to love it the way it is there. It will have it right out to you, and you pop your favorite chain on with it, and you're good to go. So that's our fancy cut amethyst at $599. Also want to remind you of my most affordable bracelet I've ever had. And I think that spans back even in the very, very beginning days of doing this 25 years ago when I started. Gold was $300 an ounce. So that's how long I've been doing this. But look at this. This is a bracelet with the Evil Eye design in the sapphires. And why those sapphires look a little different is because they're set in black rhodium, and then your white diamonds are in the rose gold like the rest of the bracelet is. There are 3 sections of Evil Eye, so you're going to get 3 different sections of that same look, and that is $699. And 2 different adjustable lengths, 6.5 or 7. So if you want to wear that a little bit closer to the wrist, now that's what I like to do with a bracelet like this, because then it prevents those actual station styles from rotating. So if you put it on a little more snug onto the wrist, you're going to have a little less give, so it's not going to flip and turn on you, okay? So that'll be $699 for the bracelet, only 3,000 to open on our yellow diamonds, and then we'll move right along. Happy top of the hour, everybody. It's our big Friday night party. So glad you're with us tonight. Let me show you what I got in the brand new top of the hour. It's so stunning. This is a ring I am crazy about as far as if you like a lot of gold and you want a lot of metal payoff to your ring, here's how you do it. It's just stunning. Well, this stone is everything. The stone is one of the most collectible stones in the world. But as we welcome you to our top of the hour, so glad you're with us here tonight. Thank you for being here. I'm so honored to have your company on a Friday night. Thanks for spending a little bit of it tonight with me. We've got 2 hours left to go in the show. I see you in the morning. We have a Saturday and Sunday morning as well, so just keep that in mind. Those shows start at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. This show goes till 8 p.m. Pacific. That's 11 o'clock Eastern time. So got quite a few pieces from the first hour. They're still hanging out. They're still available for you if you'd like to call. They do all go before the night is over, so do keep that in mind. The emerald, the Zambian emerald. We had a 4-carat Zambian emerald. It was under $4,000. That will go. No question about it. But right now, we're into brand new color change fiend territory, one of our very, very best. This is our ultimate rare. And again, something I debuted in 2017. 2017 was the first time they ever made their way to the public. That's not just television, that's the public. It's not written about in books unless they've been revised. Since our introduction to the stone in 2017, it's the most incredible color changing stone available. And I know, listen, Alexandrites get a lot of love, and they should. They're really rare. There are other stones that change color. Occasionally a sapphire will give you great color change. There are a few stones. Diaspore does it. There's just nothing, though, that matches the rarity of this material. And this is why, if you're waiting to see the color change, well, it's happening from green to red. But the beauty of it is the dispersion that happens no matter what light you're in, no matter, you could be in the lowest light environment, UV, fluorescent, doesn't matter. You always get this stunning dispersion level to this incredible stone, one of the highest dispersing stones in the world. Item number on this one is 1130054. I am very, very proud of this. It's in a heavy Byzantine style band. Not uncomfortable, because for as wide as it is, it's got those cutout details, which actually make it very, very comfortable to wear and really pretty on, because you know, you don't always have to have a solid gold band for it to look beautiful. The cutout detailing, it's why we wear lace. Think about what you have in lace. Lace is usually a special occasion type of textile. We are not wearing lace to the gym. We are not wearing lace in our loungewear. Lace. Think about where we wear lace. Men don't wear lace. It's just about, it's the most like feminine type of textile and pattern possible. And so when I look at this ring, I realize there's a laciness to it. The open work and the scroll work and the details, from the mill grain to the cable work to the details, all of that really screams femininity. While it's still a bold style ring, And yet the Madagascar Speen is our Asher cut 91 pointer, so just shy of 1 carat. It's interesting because it shows you how big and bold the ring is, in the sense that you've got a very, it's a wide band, and it makes that bigger stone look a little smaller because it's so wide of a ring. It's in a teeny size right now. I can barely fit on my hand, and I wear a size 5. So here's what we're going to do. 91 points on the Madagascar Speen. Look at all that color and the power of that stone. It has 7 points in diamonds. They're really scattered throughout. But I think that's what's so impressive is we're giving you a lot of gold. And I know diamonds are wonderful. Rare stones are fantastic. We specialize in those every single item we do. But to get the gold weight in today's gold era, when it's wide as can be like this is, I think that speaks volumes about how specialty and how dedicated we were to making this the ultimate high-end item for you. To really having the mounting match the beauty and the rarity of that stone. That's what it is. It's one of the rarest stones I can bring you, and I bring you rare stones every single day. So here's what we're going to do to make this happen for you. Call me early, not going to last. Promise you. It will not last. Matter of fact, since our top of the hour, and we want to say welcome on in to a big Friday night, here's what I will do instead of, I'm going to ignore the $49.99 price tag that I have here on the bag, and we're going to go extremely, extremely low on this. Just call me if you like it. We're going to make it happen for you, and we will make this affordable. I will find a way. I've been doing that for the last 2 nights. A lot of people just believe if the sale's over, I can't get the value. Absolute bonkers what we're doing here to make sure that we still bring you the values you love, still giving you all the deals you need, still giving the affordability on, yes, solid gold and rare gemstones and all of that. And let's prove it to you right now. It's a quiet Friday. I get it. I know what's going on. So here's what we have for you. I will put it on the auction block, and we can skip $49.99. We'll skip it entirely. We'll just talk about that as a was price, a should be price, a could be price. I'll make it even better, and the only way I can do that is via the auction. We're going to send it out to you by waiting. Here come the calls, because auction means discounting. And when I see a price tag that I just don't think is going to work for the time of the night or the show that we're in or the moment, I discount it. Now, I can't do that rightfully just by putting up a price up there, but I can put it on the auction block, in which we just need your phone calls. And your phone calls are what's going to make it happen. Your phone calls are what's going to get it to you. And your phone calls are going to save you a whole ton of money. And it's not going to be $4,000 to open. And this is one of the rarest I can bring to you. So here's how we do this. Instead of $4,000 or $3,000, or $2,500, when there is a whole lot of gold. I got to try this on so you can see how much gold is here, because there's a lot of gold going on here in this ring. And again, right now it's a teeny size. So I figured that's probably how they did that. It's only a size 4.5 right now, and that's why it looked a little tight on me, because it is. It's about a half size smaller than what I wear. Here's what we're going to do on this one, guys. It's not $2,500. I want everybody in. Let's get everybody in right now. Let's start the party. Let's start the weekend officially. Let's make it better than 25. On a nearly 1 carat. And it's funny because Asher cuts are usually a little more subdued because they're more step facet in a square. Nothing subdued about what happens when you see the brilliance of this stone internally through the Asher cutting of that gem. Look at that. Look what that does. That's no trick of the camera lens. That's not special effects. That's the beauty of Speen. And that's why most of us can't resist them. And if you've been able to resist so far, I'm going to make it my mission where tonight you don't have to resist any longer. You give in to the temptation of one of the rarest and most beautiful stones on the planet. This is not $2,500. We got to make something happen here. So here's what I'll do. $2,000 bucks. 2,000 $10 increments. No reserve. This is going to be a matter of moments till it's gone. And here's how we make it happen for you. $2,000. $2,000. And with that much gold that you have there, and all that stunning, look at the colors. Look at the variety there. Look what's happening in that gem. And $2,000 from $2,500, that was where it should have been. That would have been a great, good old value all day long. We're making it a whole lot better than that right now. $2,000, you know what? Skip that. Let's go even lower. We still have an amethyst pendant here, yellow diamond floral earrings. My Ferrari piece is still here, the big hoops after all. I mean, this is going to be that night where you're going to see the unthinkable happen. You're going to see the inevitable, which is just me bringing down prices to crazy lows. All you have to do is dial. It will not be $2,000. Let's go even lower. take it on down. I want to make sure this goes and in a hurry, and it's not going to be $2,000 or 19 or 18 or 17. And no, you've never seen a speen of this size go for anywhere near that price tag, because it's not a price. It's an auction open. That's all we're doing right now. It's an auction open just to get this moving, okay? So instead of even 17, come on in, everybody. It's not a time to wait. If you're thinking, I'll just wait for the next $1,700 color change speen, there is no such thing. This is the moment. And it's not going to be 17, because apparently that's not going to do it either. At least not yet. So let's go even lower than 17 or 1,600. And you know how I talk about $2,000 for a band? That's from my skinny little 2 millimeter. Let me break out something I don't do very often, but I'm going to show you the millimeter gauge with this one on the hand. Watch this. And again, this is only a size like 4.5 right now. This is a smaller ring size. You're probably going to want a little bit bigger than that. Look at this. Now that is the width of the band itself. That width of that band is 12.5 millimeters. You're getting about 1/2 inch, because there's about 25 millimeters in an inch. So you've got about 1/2 inch in width here on this band. And so if a look at the difference, guys. 2 millimeters is right here. Can you see the divide there? That's 2 millimeters, right? That gap between these two bars of metal, that's 2 millimeters. That's my $2,000 band, is 2 millimeters. I have this one at 12.5 millimeters, which is right about there. Look at the difference. That's a big difference. That's the width of the band. Even the back of the band narrows, but it narrows to 4.5 millimeters. So even the most narrow point of the band is 4.5. That's still more than double a typical $2,000 gold band, and that's how we make it. I'm going to do better than 1,600. Let's go $1,500 to start. 1,500 bucks, and we go from there. It's only a $10 increment, but be first, and you never need to worry about it. You won't even need to worry about the increments if you're first on the phone lines, because unless somebody else bids against you, which on a Friday night at 6:09 might not be happening. So that's what I want to implore you to do here, is just jump in early, because there isn't a lot of competition on these auctions when you don't have a lot of total viewers. And that's the fact about a Friday night at this early stage of the show. You guys are the early birds. Now, I know it may not be as early if you're watching in Pennsylvania or New York City or in Florida, where it's, you know, maybe it's going to be, 9 o'clock already. But for the rest of the country, it's still fairly early, and everyone's, still trying to get out of work. So this is where, again, you have a huge advantage. Huge advantage. Do we have $1,500? We sound like we might be verifying here. Verifying $1,500, and I won't make it long. If we get that open, we'll just go ahead and rock it on out of here, because we have a lot of great pieces to show you. We have not a lot of time to do it, and we are looking for that $1,500 only open, which is unheard of for a speen of this size. You're just under a carat, call it what it is, and that's so impressive that, again, 12.5 millimeters to the width of that band, but it's the detail. Sure, there are big diamonds throughout, really kind of scattered around the stone, but then it's the details and the beautiful, it's different details, it's different textures. It's not all the same. It's not just mill grain. There are different textures. There's different sizes of the mill grain. Some of it finer, some of it a little bit heavier. Then you've got that cable. That's that big designer style of the cabling that's done top and bottom around the ring. Jason, are you verifying in the open? Do we have the open, anybody? Jason, what are you picking up from earlier? Oh, good. I'm so glad. I knew that wasn't going to take long. So just FYI, the emerald's gone, and now we have the open on the speen. So things are starting to get cracking here. This is 1,500. We have the open. Thank you, thank you. Got the open. We're good to go there. Now we're going to give it a final 2-minute clock. And when there is, think about this. If a 2 millimeter band is $2,000, $2,000 for a band that's 2 millimeters, and this is 12. That should be 6 times that price. You could be spending $12,000 for the amount of gold that's in this ring before there's a diamond or the speen in the center, before any of that comes into play. That is what I think should really resonate here, as far as that's a value. We're at 1,500. Any individual component of this ring, that's how low. And now, I didn't think I'd have to go that low to start. I'm being honest here. I did not think we'd have to go this low to get this one started, but we did, and we've got it started, and now it's a matter of $10 in advance here to get you in. So let's take a look at it. We're going to give it a final 2 minutes, but any individual component you have here should be and could be and would be more money. Do you need to see the emerald again? Okay, we can show it again. Probably not right in the middle of the auction because I don't want to confuse anybody, but we will. As soon as this auction wraps, Jason, I can show them the emerald again. How does that sound? And let me know who that is, and then we'll get their attention when I show it. But this is last call. We've got 1:40 left. I'm going to try it on again for you as well. And congratulations if you are jumping in. I know we've got our open here at 15. We're looking for 15:10 or more. Come on in. Do not wait. Do not wait. Do not wait. We've got another 90 seconds counting down here. That's what it looks like on the hand. Then we'll show the big emerald coming up again for you. That's going to be on the way. We love our greens. Green is such a rare stone to find in natural gems, but always an expensive one. Isn't it true? No matter what it is. I mean, outside of the peridot, but even really top quality peridot, they tend to be very expensive. And yet you've got here the rarest of the rare of all the green stones out there. And the fact that it changes from green to red, and it's giving you all the colors at every moment in every light source. We've got 50 final seconds to go. 1,500? No! Say it's not so when it's a 12.5 millimeter gold band with all those details and diamonds and a really, really good sphin in the middle. And yet, here we go. Last call, 30 seconds. Oh boy, this is something else. I did not see this coming. But here we go. And if that is just an indicator of what's going on this Friday and what's going to carry on through this Friday night, it's going to be an epic night of value. You know that. So we've got 15 seconds left to go. This one might be gone at 15. Thank you so much. 1,500, once, twice, 3 times. 8 seconds to wait it out here. We'll see if we have anybody else in the last final seconds. What a value. It's a lot of ring there too when you've got that beautiful, beautiful stone. Congratulations, that is gone. And then take a look. Jason, this is for your caller. Who is it again? And I know I got to zoom back a little bit because we just had that ring. Yeah. Who? Hi, Francine. Take a look at your new emerald. This is it. 112, 6121. You want to see it up close and on the hand again, I'm sure? All right, you got it. On the hand one more time. Here it is. Oh, I love it. Congratulations. What a good eye. She got a great eye for value, and she got a big one there. Look at the glow, looking all day like the finest Muso Colombian. There it is on the hand. Again, it's a little large for me. Just get the size you truly need. It's going to fit true to size. Just go with whatever size you typically wear on whatever finger you decide to wear it on. Keeping in mind, it looks like more of an 8-carat stone if it were anything else. So that is the stunner. I still can't believe that is the buy of all the emeralds. Gone? Yes? Congrats. All right, just making sure. That one's gone. So is our spin. Let's move on to something else now. And we're going to show you, I have the Tahitian pendant. Look at this one. It's one of our big event pieces here that is looking so good. Look at that pearl. This is really ideal when it comes to Tahitian pearls because of that color. Looking so awesome. Greens, and there's still some lavenders and pinks and some really soft pastels that come through on one of our most, and I hate to hold this by any other section but the bail, but I have to if I want to hold it steady for you. Those are all diamonds. Vines and leaves filled with pave. Item number is 111-9642. Awfully glad to have you with us tonight. We've got about an hour and 45 left in the show on our Friday evening. So do let me know what you'd like to see because requests are always welcome. We will help you out with that. So here's what we have for you in the natural Tahitian pearl. I'm going to show it from a distance here. Let me give you a look with the length so you can really see that size it's going to be overall and how beautiful that scroll work is wrapping around the pearl itself. Now that is it's an old item number here. It's an 18-karat gold design, so we've upgraded you there. 18-karat solid white gold. It has a 14-millimeter Tahitian pearl that has the softness of different colors, great luster there. Has a 132 diamond weight, so not something we typically see in a pendant to get a carat and a third in diamonds from one side to the other. And there you can see it's 1 3/4 inches top to bottom. We'll show it to you on the neckline as well, but it's really something. It's something special. It's something unique. It looks even better when you see it on because then you're seeing all that detail through the cutout work that you have here and how the design is part of, like the bail is part of the design. and the design is the bail. So it's the leaves that come straight on up and just wrap right in and around that pearl. And the luster of it, so striking to get all those colors. You can see how I'm in a little darker light environment now, and you can see how it itself gets a little bit darker. This is so outstanding. Let's show it again up close. We got a huge blowout on our super, super, super old item number here. And I love to see it because we could never make this for this price tag at any occasion other than this one. And such a divine example of what Tahitian pearl should be. It's round, it's flawless. Look at that. No inclusions. Like when we say inclusions with a pearl, we're talking about no blemishes. We don't want blemishes. We don't want any pits or any like what look like little craters or divots. You just want a smooth surface. And that's exactly what you have here. And we've got this one going out for only, you know what, skip the $69.99. I just love a big diamond weight in a pendant. Why do the rings get all the love? Diamond weights can be great in pendants too. And this one will be $1,999 first caller. We are saving you a bundle. How about $5,000 of savings on that one? That's what you got right there. So $19.99 does stay in the 18 karat white gold, and we have 2 shoppers thinking about this one currently. So that will be gone in a hurry. One of a kinds throughout the show. I don't have much of anything that's going to be an exception to that. This is sold. Thank you. Andy got that one. And then I can always see if we have, Jason, something like it if you'd like. Also, just a reminder, this amethyst pendant from earlier is here for $599. So that is also a beauty. Just a little reminder that that was here from earlier, stays in the white gold. That's that big 4 karat 90 in the amethyst. That one is here for $599 only. Okay, so let's continue on. I have a massive tourmaline here in a very rare color. It's one of the rarest colors you'll ever find because you know there's thousands of identified colors. Sometimes 2 blend together. This is, first of all, look at the glow. It's casting on the wheel in front of it. It's 112-4786. And again, things are going, so make sure you're on the phone lines quickly because I think we're seeing the discounts. We get what's going on here. Discounts galore. Here's the real exotic of our tourmaline family tonight. It's 112-4786. So proud this is here too. And that's really lovely, isn't it? $448 on a bright as can be neon apple green tourmaline. Then you also have the stunning diamond weight that actually reaches up, like look at the middle. First of all, it's like 4 bands in one, and they're heavy bands of platinum. It's quite a bit of platinum here throughout. You see how wide the ring is, then it reaches up towards that stone, and you've got these more blocked bookend types of prongs here. And they're covered, I mean, that's a big prong when you can pave diamonds on top of it. So you've got a really good prongage there. 12 points is the diamond weight, but that stone is the essence of neon. Think like a really like the tart Granny Smith apple kind of color that you're getting here in a beautiful natural stone. Remember, treatment, not a thing. Tourmalines don't get any treatment. No heating, no nothing, no treating, not whatsoever. That's really unusual in the world of gemstones. Most of the time, heating is kind of like the first step. You take the rough material, you give it a little bit of heat treatment just to help the stone along. This really is a stone category that's really wild because it doesn't get it and doesn't need it. And this is what's so beautiful to get an exotic color like this is in that solid platinum. One only here used to be $5,999. So much for that. It's another one of a kind that will go and in a hurry. Here's how we do it. It's under 2,000. Yeah, let's get ready to say goodbye to this one in a real quick hurry. It's not even $19.99. And this is what it looks like on the hand because it is a sizable oval. Also part of that is the elongation of the oval. See how elongated it is? It's a little different than your traditional oval, which is, there's the pretty strict proportion usually to an oval. This is that more elongated design that you have. Really stunning. We're gonna go better than 19, and if you're a tourmaline collector, I bet you don't yet have this color in the private collection that is your own. This is a really fabulous way to expand that tourmaline collection, get something unique. It's also remarkably clean because it's also a stone that is a type 3 stone. So it's supposed to have a lot of inclusions. I can't find one. Can you? You might be watching on a monitor bigger than mine, but it doesn't matter. There's nothing to see there except for vibrance, beauty, neon, and great color. It's clean. There's not a flaw to be found. And that is so unusual in tourmaline. And then, of course, as you get into larger sizes, it becomes all the more unusual because as they get into bigger sizes, you're going to expect to see more in the way of inclusions. You should, you would, you almost always do. This one has nothing visible in the way of flaws or inclusions. And that's very important because that's what's upping the ante on your tourmaline. Let's take another look at it. Going even lower than $19.99. Indeed we are. Not $19, $18, $17. Let's blow it out. I'll make it $1,699. There is only the one. So as we approach the halfway point of the show, we are going to show you yet another tourmaline that's in a really rare, clean pear shape. It's that copper bearing purple. And then we have tanzanite pendants on the way. We have a gorgeous diaspore. I'm going to show you a tanzanite ring, and we have 2 wheels, and one of which is going to be coming up in a bit. We've got the pinks. So the same stone family, but in the pink varieties. I even have a rare bicolor, and we're going to discount them tremendously. Still have our really, really important Mandarin heart shape, by the way. Still have the black diamond, the Ferrari hoop earrings with the huge individual diamonds that are also still here if you'd like to go ahead and call on any of those pieces from our number 1. Let's talk about this next really important tourmaline. We're going to go to a big size here. We've got a 327. Actually, let's do the ruby because I had somebody asking about it. So let's make sure you get the ruby in case you got to go. Here's our 1510. Look at this heart shape, and let's just point out really quickly, we talked about this earlier with the emerald cut ruby earrings, how unusual it is to see a fancy cut in a ruby. Here's yet another, this time the heart-shaped stone, but this is also, as if a heart shape wasn't fancy enough, this is the proportions of this heart shape that really make it interesting, because you're also getting a 2-carat 15, and notice how it's a little bit wider than most heart shapes are. Sometimes there's all different types of heart shapes, and the first trick is finding an actual heart shape, not a pear shape that's a wannabe heart, actually seeing that individual defined cleft. You've got it right there. Everything in the mounting is custom made around it so that it can really show off the unique cut you have here. But beyond all that, it's yellow diamonds, it's white diamonds, it's a stunning look. This is about the proportion of this heart shape. Really elongated sideways. So you're getting a larger look. It's impressive. It's a 215 already. So that's a huge size to get in a ruby, but it looks so much larger than that. And that's really the key of that particular cutting. The way the lobes kind of span out throughout the sides a bit more is really giving it that unique factor. So we have 32 points in yellow diamonds, which is interesting because to me it looks like much more. And then you've got the other 1 carat of the white diamond. So a total weight here in diamond weight as 132. The ruby is still glowing, it's still clean, it's still vibrant. All the things that again get tougher and tougher and tougher to find when you're in a 2-carat plus size. It is a one only, and I do this early when it's January 9th, and we are a month away from Valentine's Day. As a matter of fact, it will fall on a Saturday this year. That means it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks away. 5 weeks from tomorrow. So if you want to be done and ready to go, and that's a very busy time for fine jewelry shopping across the planet, is around this time of year, because I know the holidays just wrapped, but then it's time to start thinking about Valentine's Day. What a beautiful gift to have for a loved one that has so much meaning. And the meaning that she will look down at her hand and see, oh, I don't know, thousands of times a day without exaggeration. So here's our 215, and we got the blowout from $12,999. It's going lower than that. I'm going to try it on the hand for you as well. And our $13,000 2-carat 15, what a winner that is. And taking it to the ultimate low right now. Your one opportunity is here. And please dial in early, because just like our big emerald, when you see a fantastic high-end piece go way too low in the price tag, it's not going to stay. It's too much of an obvious value. And when there's an obvious value, we have people that see it and know it, and collectors that understand. They see what we do on a daily basis, and then they watch what I'm doing tonight and realize it just got better. Your value gets better. We're going to take this on down right now. $4,999 only. $49.99 for a 215. That doesn't happen on the big rubies that are so rare to find in those large sizes, because we also cannot forget here, it's chromium. Just like the emerald, there's a similarity in emeralds and rubies, even though they are not at all the same stone. One is belonging to the beryl family, the other is corundum. But the similarity being that one is colored by chromium and so is the other. And that chromium element that gives them their fantastic dynamic best of best colors is great, but it's also the downside of that is that it keeps the stones on the small side. It's why there was such a big moment when we saw a 4-carat emerald tonight and it's gone, and why it's such a big deal to get a 2-carat 15 in a ruby like you're seeing right here and now. So $49.99 on that one. It is going to find a great home tonight. You know that. We also have our new copper-bearing tourmaline pendant that's here with that really important diamond bail. So we'll see that coming up as well. Have some gorgeous big gold earrings too that match the medallion style in necklace we saw the other day. Plus we've got our bottom of the hour special in about 2 minutes, which is this tanzanite, a pendant you can wear a myriad of ways. Kind of that evil eye style. We saw it earlier in a bracelet. Look at that big tanzanite. That's going to be the trillion like I had last night. I had a trillion ring. Now we bring you a gorgeous pendant to coordinate with it. Aqua's here. Couple of wheels are here. We got some blue sapphires to show you as well. Let's get to that stunning copper-bearing tourmaline. This is one of the rarer colors of all the copper-bearing varieties. It's a pear shape that is indeed elongated. It's got this fabulous rhombus cut diamond as its bail. It's going to be our elongated purple, almost like a little bit of that fuchsia, and then look at that diamond. Stunning. Item number 1130007. So it is our fabulous, oh, what a great stone for a pendant too, because that part of the neckline, I mean, think about it. When you got a pendant, it's on the neckline. So there's more real estate than where you have, let's say, rings and earrings, right? I'm sorry, your neckline's going to be larger than your lobe, and your neckline's going to be larger than your finger. So it is where you have a little more space to really get adventurous with your bigger stones, I think. And especially when we deem a cut really, really appropriate for the neckline, I think getting an elongated pear shape like this really works well. It's also a huge size. It's a 327. Okay, I'm just going to say this real quick. If you are a Purple Paraiba fan, the time to dial is right now. Right now. I have had a number of Purple Paraibas that have been sold during our last big event, the last couple of months or so. This is a 327, quite a bit larger than what I typically sold in rings. Usually they were 1 or 1.5 carats. I can remember distinctly on Sunday, we had a very important, I think it was a carat 40. That was one thing, and I remember the price tag, and I remember how epic the value was. This is going to be better. I don't know how. It must be just because we've got the one and we're just blowing it out here. Unbelievable value about to happen. Call me. It's a 327. It also has one distinct, important rhombus cut diamond. It's a 30-pointer on its own. 30 points in that one diamond, VS white diamond. Now, nobody's on the phone lines yet. And so many of you have. I got rave reviews. I know that a lot of you have been receiving your Purple Paraibas from the last several days. A lot of those emails raving about what you've been receiving have been about the Purple Paraibas that have sold in recent days. It is so exciting to see a match. For all the rings that we've had, if you have a Purple Paraiba, this is going to be your match. Let's take a look at it from a distance and wait to see this on. And just imagine this going on your neckline, whether it's every day, whether it's your special occasion piece. Look at the beauty of that elongation, and that is the best part. You see how I'm replicating some movement here just by moving the stone a bit, and that is that full elevator of light effect all the way through the stone. It's huge. Here's your length. Come on in. Still nobody's on the phone lines, probably because you figure a 3-carat Purple Paraiba that's so ultimately rare has got to be at least $12,000. It is not. Here's what it looks like from a distance. That is 1.25 inches in top to bottom length. Look at the colors coming off that diamond. Important rhombus cut, fancy. Here's what it looks like on the neckline. Oh, please dial early. I know it's not going to last. We have too many people that understand values. Too many collectors that want to have this stone or do already have this stone. And now you've got the rare chance to get the match to go with your rings. I'm trying to think if we've had earrings. Probably not. Don't remember any earrings. So this is the way to match the ring. Call me early. I remember just a couple of days ago what a carat 40 stone went for in an incredible auction value. Somehow this one's even better. So come on in and don't wait. Let's go back to the close-up, show you what it looks like. I just can't believe what I'm about to say. And sure, should be $6,999. All day, every day, great value. I'm going to make it a lot more affordable than that. You just got to call. Make sure you are on the lines, ready to go. There's that big fancy cut diamond. I mean, that adds some serious value. Just having that 30-point diamond in that fancy cut. And now we get to take it lower than $69.99. There is still nobody on the phone lines that believes in me and believes in just the values. I'm a straight up shopper and I'm a value seeker and I love great gems, but I love when they're discounted. And you don't see rare gemstones often that are discounted to this level. So that's why you need to come on in. It is not going to be $6,000. There's still nobody on the phone lines. You've got a full, like, the runway's clear. It's clear for takeoff. And what I'm taking off is a bunch of money off this price tag to make this easy and to make it like you did not expect to see coming. And the simple part of it is, it's a lot better value than any of the rings that I've had lately that have been incredible values. That's the exciting part. Take a look at it again. It's not going to be $69.99, okay? I'm going to make that a was price and we're going to turn this thing upside down. But all you can do is dial. I don't have 5. I don't have 2. I have 1. So this is the one you get. We put it in a box, put your name on that box and send it out to you. You have a money back guarantee. So if you think this price tag's simply too good, if it's too low for a stone like this, well, you better believe it is. That's why I'm touting it. That's why I'm telling you to dial early, because it will not be $3,500. And it will not be $3,000 or $29.99 or, watch this, this is where you say yes because you save a lot of extra money and you're going to get it before someone else does and you're going to be happy and you're going to get the value. And not everybody else gets a stone like this. And we don't have that many to go around. And we've been showcasing them mostly in rings. So here's the way to get the matching set, the whole completer piece to the collection. And it will not be $29. Let's keep going. It's the value. What can I say? I am a one-of-a-kind network. This is what we do. One-of-a-kinds, specialty pieces, collectibles, like nobody else has. And I mean nobody, including, by the way, your museums. You can go to museums all around the world. They might have a Paraíba, they might not. The Paraíbas they usually have to show you or to put on display are blue greens. This is even more rare. How about that blue green 1 carat I had last night that I had people begging me for today, begging me for. All day long I was answering emails. Everyone wanted to know, is that 1 carat still available? And the answer is no, it's gone. It sold at the end of the show last night. It was a 1 carat blue green. It was sold for just under $6,000. Here's a 3 carat 27 rarer purple, and it's clean, and it's a pear shape, and it's got a big old diamond right above it, and it's not even $3,000. And there's already a couple people talking about it. 3 people, actually. You can always just say sold. That way you get the better price, but you don't miss out. Because it's not 29 or 28 or 27 or 26 or $25.99. Just say sold. It's one caller only. I'm loaning it out for $2,499. That's it. $24.99 and 3 people are already, it's gone. Congratulations. Bye-bye. So that one's gone. Well done there. And let's talk about, I don't even have anything. Oh, yes, I do. Tanzanite piece. Oh, yeah. Now we get to talk about this one. Oh, if only I had more than one of everything. Wouldn't that be nice? I know. We could sit here and sell them all night. I wish. I wish. But here we go. It's a one-of-a-kind network, I'm telling you. Here we are with our Tanzanite trillion. Thrilled this one's here. This is item number 1130032. Congratulations on the purple Paraíba. Wow. See, we got the values. There's no doubt about that. I'm giving stuff away, and I love it. Now we're talking about Tanzanite, Museum Reserve, Trillion Cut. Matches the ring I had last night, about 24 hours ago. It's our 2 carat 30. It's a Museum Reserve, because I told you we cut some bigger stones that were Museum Reserve into trillions for you, because it was the cut we had seen the least of. So we want to bring a few more before they're gone. And so we brought, I had the trillion last night that was actually a 2.5. It was a 256, I believe. This one is a 230, and same gorgeous resin. It's a little fuzzy in the prong there, so let me see if I can get that out. And here's what, it's every Friday. They're just so rushed to get out of here. I swear it's every Friday. Every Friday night you can rely on a few little things. Let's show it. I'm just making sure I got it all cleaned up. So a couple things to note about this as we look at it here. There are bales all the way around. So even though you're looking at it right now in an east to west design with the trillion at the base, you actually have the option to wear it vertically or horizontally. And you can wear it any which way you want. So the Tanzanite could be at the top or the bottom. left or the right. So I'll kind of show you how this can work. So it's just a matter of how do you want to put your chain through it. See how there are bails all the way around? It's all the way around. Now, one of the bails is a little larger. It's over where I'm holding it. So it's actually intended to sit like this. But again, we gave you the versatility so you can be making it any direction you like or just change it up day by day. That's what it looks like on the hand. Here's what it measures. I want to show you that. A lot of pendants today, a lot of pendants and earrings tonight. And here's what we have in this new trillion cut. There's something special about the trillion and the way it's giving off those red flashes. Look at that there, 1 inch and 1/8. Top to bottom, and that's now, you see how I just changed up the shape and the look? Because now you're getting the trillion on the right side of your body. I know it's the left side of your screen, but again, things are reversed on TV, so I'll show it to you, but it's gonna be, it could be like that. It could be worn like this. Let me see if my tweezer's right there. So you could wear it that way, or you could wear it, this is how it was originally on the wheel, but reverse, so you can wear it like that with the trillion cut on top. Or you can finally go like this. Now, I suppose you could wear it at an angle as well. If you wanted to put it on like that, you could. Have your chain run directionally or diagonally through, you could do that too. But there are essentially 4 or 5 ways to wear this, just depending on day by day how you want to switch it up. Now, here's again what it looks like on the neckline. I'm just going to put it, this is the way it was intended to sit with the tanzanite on the right side of your body. This is my right side. So again, you can choose how you want to wear it, change it up even by the hour. It's as simple as taking it off the chain and putting the chain on differently. No problem there. But here's what we need to do to make this affordable. And how cool is this? With the trillion on one side, the open work through the middle, the diamonds that are surrounding it, almost like a halo. You've got all this mirror finished gold, all the rest of the way around, which really picks up the light beautifully. And it's so versatile, just a little over 1 inch, so a really versatile style for you. But we're gonna take it on a lot lower. Let's go back to the up close and show you this way. Again, I think this is just the best way to see the stone, I think. So I'm just going to give you a look at it there. It balances nicely. Plus you do have that bigger diamond where the diamond pave meets. You've got the bigger diamond that's kind of set down into the gold bar there. So it's really just, it's a modern take on a pendant design. Really feels good with the trillion too, I must say, because the trillion itself carries with it a little bit of a contemporary style. Trillions are known to be a little bit more modern as well. Diamond weight on this one is 15 points. Okay, so now, what can we do to make the 230 disappear? I'm thinking about where my 256 was last night. I must admit, it's a trillion, same rough material. They're just about the same size. So I'm thinking, and I know that I did an auction on that, and I know we ended up selling it way too cheap, I know. That's what's happening lately. We have 1 hour and 20 minutes left in the show, in the broadcast tonight, so get requests in if you have them. But if you're already eyeing this trillion cut and you'd like to have it, plus I do want to remind you, I brought you the Evil Eye bracelet earlier in the show. That's still here. This feels a little bit, at least when you wear it this way or any type of horizontal way where the tanzanite's top or bottom, it feels a little bit like that. I would say if you're wearing it vertically, it doesn't. But if you're wearing it horizontally, I think it feels a little bit like an Evil Eye style. So if you do love those designs, and we can't keep them in stock when we get them, that's a really just, you know, little call out there, that it feels a little bit like those Evil Eye designs that we love to see that are rare, but we do love them when they arrive, because obviously it's that idea of just, again, kind of that protection type of motif that's known to just kind of keep the negativity away. So this is going to be better than $39.99 because, well, I think we were all here yesterday, or at least some of us were, to see that trillion that was similar. So let's try to bring this on down for you. Make it a whole lot better price tag than $39.99 because that's iffy. Not sure if that's going to work. So what we'll do is, shall we auction it? I mean, it's what it took last night to get it out the door, because we had a similar trillion ring, similar everything, similar diamond weight, similar gold weight, almost the same carat weight as well. And that ended up going, what, was it $2,000? I'll tell you what, let's go even lower than $19.99 on the pendant, because pendants are, I figure you might already have the ring, want to give you those extra savings to allow the pendant to happen together. So you have the opportunity to get the set if you choose to. Get them all together, make it happen for you. Let's talk about better than 19. And if you're not yet on the phone lines, it's a good time to do so. 1.125 that side to side now, top to bottom if you wear it vertically. Keep all that in mind. So it's a really good size, but not oversized. Really good wearable size here, but still shows up. Gives you the dynamics of the Museum Reserve. All the reds you see get even better when you see it in person, but it will not be 19, 18, 17. I know we're less than where the ring went last night. Well, this is going to make for a big time value. You're getting it for less than even $17.77. I'm going to keep on going till it sells. And you might as well. We saw how many people? We had 7 people miss out on that last pendant. The last pendant. 1 person got it. 7 people on the phone lines missed out. So there's a real lesson to be learned there. And even if you're going, well, I wasn't on that last one. Okay, fine. But if you want the tanzanite, there is a lesson to be learned, and it's that simple as that when you see these fabulous pieces, you dial in early. And if the price isn't right for you, that's no problem. You can hang up. There's not a penalty for calling. There's no forcing you to buy it. There's no penalty for calling. There's just an opportunity it gives you. It puts you at the front of the line. It gives you the first right of refusal. It gives you the opportunity to get the savings when they appear, because it's going to be less than 17, less than 16, less than $1,599. And that's not supposed to happen on a 2 carat 30 Museum Reserve, especially in this high-end, really, really rare trillion that we have right now. But it's going lower than $1,599 because we have already 2 people talking about it. Well, I'll save you even more. Say sold whenever you want to, so that you can make sure that you've got it for your own, but it will not be 15 or 14. Let's keep going. That's a 230. That's a big time stone. And the best out there, there is no better. It's our exclusive here. Nobody else has this material outside of TVON. Nobody. This is the way you get it, and just shop it. I'm telling you right now, you will love this to pieces. And if you're lucky enough to have a blue wing block D, if you have a blue wing block D in any form, earring, bracelet, ring. I mean, a lot of you have a lot of rings. This is going to match, and you don't want anything but the best to match. If you have a blue wing block D, you need to get another to match. Otherwise, anything you shop for the rest of the way around the world is going to be really pale in comparison, okay? They always say pales in comparison. Your tanzanite from elsewhere would literally be pale in comparison to the blue wing block Ds. There's nothing else like it. Let's get it to you. Let's go ahead and blow it out. It's not 14. It's not even $13.99. Take a look at this. It's not going to last, guys. We are blowing it out. I've got a couple of callers already. Looks like we're ready to go here. It won't be $13.99. Let's go even lower. You gotta say yes. Gotta shop it while it's here. And you can even have any gold you want. How about that? If you would rather have white gold, let's say your ring's in white gold. That was the deal breaker. Go ahead. We'll do it for you in white gold. I have no preference. I just know that it looks good in any gold color because the tanzanite is where everyone's looking. But you might as well still have it matched to your other pieces, and we're not doing $13.99. Let's go $1,299 for that pendant. And it's only $12.99, and it's while it lasts, and I'll give it 60 seconds because I don't think it's going to last that long. I don't think it will. So 60 seconds, and then we get you a tourmaline blowout wheel. And we have a sapphire, a big sapphire blowout wheel. I got my 2 carat sapphires that we're going to blow out. I got 2 2-carats and one that's just in the most amazing mounting ever. So here we are at $12.99 with 43 seconds to go in this presentation, if it even lasts that long, which we will find out. I don't know. It sounds like we're verifying already. That's not going to be here very long. You know that. So 30 seconds remaining to go. Here's your last call. Let's see. I hear phones are ringing. Tourmaline wheel coming up next. Pinks and bicolors. Together. All right, sounds like we better get a move on here. We've got our pink tourmalines, 2 pinks, 1 bicolor, all fabulous. What a value there, that price tag. All right, so that is, I think, gone. Congratulations. Let's build a little wheel here, starting with the bicolor because, oh, so rare. 2 colors in one and not blended. Instead, one on one side and one on the other. Then we have the pinks. Look at this. Pink. Ooh, that's like a diamond pink too. And then this one, ooh, like a pinky golden. Really pretty. Not quite rubelite color, but close. Ooh, I love these together. I like the way they're looking together. They all just feel like the right trio to hang out, don't they? Like they really do look good, don't they? So our bicolor is going to be our 4 carat 90. So 4 carat 90, half green, half pink. This is the pinky lavender. Here's the pinky, kind of like pinky golden, pinky red, pinky purple. It's got a little bit of a blend there, many colors in one. And we have 3, and why they're together? Blowout. It's a blowout price tag about to happen. Very important. And again, last call. We've got a little over an hour left in the broadcast, not a lot of time. So it's time to let us know what you're thinking about from the show, because pieces will go, everything will be gone by the end of the night. Here's our trio of tourmaline. So it's the 490 emerald cut bicolor in the middle. That has 8 points in diamonds. Then we have 18 karat gold on left and right. So this is the 14K. But you will have an 18 karat gold setting for your pinks here on the left and the right. So here's the carat weights. We've got go with the orangey pink, which is here. It's kind of our orangey pink, we'll call it. Again, there's a golden secondary color. Cutout details to the side of the band. That's our 298. The diamond weight is 37 points. And then we go over here. This is really pretty. This pinky purple lavender. You don't see that all the time. And that's a 2 carat 43. And that's got the halo around it. So you see that that's also kind of a figure 8 open cutout detail side, but it's got the halo around it, whereas this one does not. So that's going to be our 2 carat. Now, interesting, I think this one looks bigger. But remember, carat weights differ, that you can't always go and rely just on the look of it, because it's a lot to do with the depth of the stone. So this is 243 and this is 2 carat 98. So just know that if you're getting the 243, I think it looks bigger than that 3 carat. That looks like a 3 carat, but the one on the right looks even larger. So again, go with what you see there. Just, you know, a little note there. I think you're getting a lot bigger look than you might expect with that pinky purple lavender that's off to the right. Doesn't matter which one you love. They're all blowout prices. They started at $49.99 and greater. We're going to go a lot lower than that and just make sure all 3 disappear, as we're already nearing now last hour of our Friday night. So give me a call so you can get your favorite before it's gone to somebody else, because we see that's happening quite a bit here tonight as usual. And I wish, again, my wish, at least here on this show, is that we had more quantity. We just don't, because we really deal in specialty one-of-a-kinds. It is what we do. So that's not new. That's something that we've always done. But again, it's more and more difficult to bring luxury stones in any kind of quantity. So that's what you have here, one-of-a-kinds. That's why you want to really make sure you're on the phone lines early. But let's do all 3 under that $49.99 price. That was just a starting price for the 3. Some are even more than that. I mean, again, we do have 18 karat gold on the left and the right. Here's our 4 carat 90. That's the biggest stone by far in the middle. And we're going to take them all down below even $2,500. Your 50% off discount, but not staying there either. We're going even lower than 25 or 24 or 23 or even $2,000. This is how you shop the really rare of the tourmaline family. We know it because we've already seen the copper bearing go. We've already seen that beautiful apple green go. Now we're ready to get these 3 out of here. And you know what we'll do? Even lower than $19.99. Go ahead. It's whatever one you like, but again, they will not last. I can guarantee you that. This price tag is obscene, and obscene in the best way. Obscene usually has a negative connotation. Sometimes we like obscene when it's a really too low of a price. When we're breaking rules and breaking laws and breaking all the things we know about great fine jewelry, completely obliterating what should be in price tags just to get you the values you love. This is how you do it. They're not at $19.99. This is even better. All you can do is dial, though, and get your favorite while they're still here. Take a look at them. We're going to go even lower than $19.99 or $18.88 or $17.77. On their way they will go. Each and every one of them, same incredible price tag. We're blowing them out right now for $1,699 a piece while they last. That's it. So $16.99, and then we still have Aquamarine. I'm going to show you a beautiful aqua pendant that's brand new tonight. I've got also a tanzanite ring, and we're going to do our blue sapphire trio. They're not inexpensive, but they are on sale. And that's because we got a couple of 2-carat blue sapphires to move on out of here today. So that will be happening as well in the show. Let me know which one you like. We'll try them on. We'll give you all that, all the details of each individual piece here as you ask for them. So please do holler at me. Tell us which one you like. Still have our big heart-shaped ruby. So a couple of pieces we will be recapping here before we go. And any requests, still awaiting that first request of the night. If you have one, let us know what that is, and we can help you. Otherwise, sit back and let the great jewelry come to you. But here we are at $16.99. Which one do we like? Left, right, center. The bicolor is the big one. 4-carat 90 in the center of it all is that emerald cut bicolor. It's a little more square emerald cut too. It's not that big a differential between the width and the length. Yes, you got it. That's what we're calling the orangey pink. It's because it's got a pinky red golden hue, and it's 18 karat gold. It is item number 112-8112. Here it is on the hand. Take a look. I think this one's gone. It's the 298 in the 18 karat solid gold. The diamond weight on that one is 37 points in diamonds, and a beauty, sure enough. It sure is. The cutout detailing on the side. It looks almost a little bit like a curb link where you have the wraparound design. Everything's interlocking on the sides there. Really simple but elegant. Still, I love the cutout details it gives you, all anchoring up towards that center. Big center stone in that oval, just shy of 3 carats, and that is that we're calling a pinky orange. You can really see in different lights here. Now a little more of that golden undertone is coming through, and it's only $16.99. So big value when you got even 18 karat gold to begin with there. And that one is gone. Congratulations, 8112 is gone. We have 2 left now. It's either the 4-carat 90 emerald cut here in the bicolor, which is half green, half pink. Look at that, instant 50-50 divide there. You can see it's a perfect split. Sometimes they're a little wonky and they'll be 20-80 or 40-60 or something like that. This is a 50-50 split, pink and green. Then we have this gorgeous, this is really pretty, the pinky purple. It's like a diamond pink color, if you will, almost into a little bit of lavender. And that's going to be that huge stone. That, remember, was the, it's the 4-carat 90 in the bicolor. It's a 243 that looks even bigger, though, on the right side in that pinky lavender tone. So got some great options there on the tourmaline family, all brought down in price to $1,699. So your last call there. And then we're going to move along. We got about 5 minutes till the top of the hour. I do want to show you some really, I'm going to show you the amethyst pendant one more time because this is the last time on the air tonight. I've got a couple of people asking to see it one more time here. It's 112-9475. So we'll just give you one last look at this one, that fancy cut, very special amethyst. It's got all the colors. And I mean, deep purple, deep blues, and reds coming through on that 4-carat 90. Interesting, that's the same size as the bicolor tourmaline was. 490 in this fancy cut with a diamond accent in either one of these like paisley scrolls that are happening as your bail. You pop your chain right through there. It is a 7/8 of an inch designer length here. We're going to do that one for $599. And all fancy cut. Interestingly enough, though, it gives you a cut almost similar. If you look at the middle alone and ignore the outside, it almost looks like an Asher cut, doesn't it? But then you've got the curve of the outside, almost more like a square cushion at an angle. So it's a really very unique cut that you're seeing here. And a $599 price tag, that's wild. It's just wild. Wild to see $599 on anything in fine jewelry, but especially an amethyst that's rich and deep and bright and saturated like that is. So last call on that one. Then we've got a quick look at, we're going to see our top of the hour in a tanzanite. We've got a beautiful sapphire collection. The Sapphire collection actually should come up first. It's really good. It's got to be the top of the hour. So we'll talk about some big sapphires that we have for you. I do want to remind you about an aqua pendant that's new. Plus, we've got some diaspore to share. But again, here's the bicolor 4-carat 90 if you want that one for $16.99, or this diamond pink lavender. That's a really attractive stone. That one is, again, is $16.99 as well. And don't forget to call on the amethyst or those beautiful floral earrings we had earlier as well. I knew we tried to start an auction on these earlier in the show. It was about end of hour number 1. I just want to give you a great value if you want the floral earrings. It's 112-8538. That's going to be our yellow diamond for the most part, yellow and white diamonds together, white diamonds in the center, and on the outside, omega back style earring, large 3/4 inch overall style here. And that's going to be our 205 in total. Yellow gold is how they stay. There's going to be a little bit of white rhodium just underneath where your white diamonds are, but the entirety of the earring from there on out is going to be the yellow gold, finished beautifully, and that is our wild earring. That's only going to be, you know what, I'll just give them away here. We got about 3 minutes till our final hour kicks off. I'll do those right now for $29.99 if you'd like the floral earrings there. A very special one pair only, staying in the yellow gold as you see, and omega backs with that bigger button style that we love to see, especially in the floral, because we get something so designer in the floral, which I just think is fabulous, because there's a lot of people who love florals, and sometimes you have to go to antique or vintage styles to get those florals. This is where it takes a more modern turn, because of course, if it was a vintage or antique, you wouldn't find yellow diamonds. So that's where I love how we done this, because, you know, if you love a floral, and you like that design, but you also like colors and diamonds, rarely are the two together. So it's yellow diamonds are still a little bit kind of considered newer to the world of fine jewelry. They're really exotic for being newer, and as far as newer to the general public. I mean, that's something you did not see a few years ago when I started the business. We didn't see a lot of yellow diamonds available to the general public. It certainly was something that was only available via private collections, auction houses, even VIP clientele that would have something custom made. That was usually the only way to get something in your fancy varieties of diamonds. So it's kind of nice to see them now evolve to this point where we can bring them here, but you've got that incredible floral design, which you just don't see all the time. So $29.99, we're about ready to talk top of the hour. It's going to be a sapphire collection. And it's rarely seen. We don't see a lot of big blue sapphires on the show. So I am absolutely beyond thrilled to bring these next three to you. But again, $29.99 for a 205 diamond weight in a lot of solid 14 karat gold. And you see the finishing there, the omega styling, so they will sit like this. You will not see that omega styling at all when they're on the ear, but that's to make sure that they sit properly, because you don't want them doing that or this, or going wonky. You want them to show off to the world here. You want to see those bright diamonds face up. So really important how they sit. That omega backing is more than just comfortable. It's really what's necessary to make that earring look appropriate when it's on the ear, okay? So we're gonna get into a little sapphire blowout for our top of the hour on this Friday night. And again, your requests are welcome. Please get any and all requests you have in. We are here to help. We've got access to everything in the inventory, at least everything that's here and left. And we've got access to everything to bring out on the spot by your request. So we'd love to hear what you're looking for tonight. But let's get to this sapphire blowout that is coming up. And it is really incredible to see what we're going to do. Now, there are two sapphires as we build this wheel. Two of my sapphires are going to be over 2 carats. Here's the one that's not over 2. But what it is going to do in lieu of the 2 carat size is give you a wide dome style with tons of diamonds. I'm talking $229 just in the white diamonds. And then the yellow diamonds add to it. 41 points in the yellow. Yes, you're going to get about $270 in diamond weight there. Around this dome style, tons of gold. Now, this is just the beginning of a fantastic top of the hour wheel. That's option 1. Let's build your other 2 options where you will get over 2 carats in the incredible, there it is, there's the royal blue center stone. And when I tell you these are going to absolutely fly, I'm not kidding. This is no hope of sticking around here. These 3 that are coming up, and here's the pair. That one, that oval on the right, over 2 carats, and so is this pear shape. Also over 2 carats in the center. And then you can see we go traditional with the white diamonds here. Your 2 carat oval with a lot of diamonds. There's almost 2 carats in white diamonds there. Here's where you're getting 270 in diamonds, yellow and white together in a dome style. Or you go with the pear shape and you get your over 2 carat, and we'll talk you through each and every one of them. But first, a very important welcome into this last hour that we have together here tonight. I'm so glad you're with us. Happy Friday, one and all. Such a joy to be with you here, especially when we're about to embark on this journey of sapphires in a blowout. It's blue sapphire, which is the best of the best. And again, your left and right sides, over 2 carat stones, so that's going to be really epic. It's actually the 2 carat exactly on the oval. The pear shape's even larger. The pear shape on the left side of your screen is going to be a 217, if you can believe that. Really important styles here. Also the round. How about that glittering round that we added in the center of this dome style ring, where you're getting yellow diamonds and white diamonds together at a 270 carat weight, no less. Very impressive. Take a look at all three. We're going to get them out the door. This is why you want to dial in on the early side. They're not staying here tonight. And I am so thankful that these did not get aired on our big discount show. Why would I say something like that? Because I'll tell you why. These were all $12,999 and up. We would have come down to $12,999 and given you 10% off. That's still $1,300 off. Sounds good until you realize I'm going a lot lower than that tonight on this trio. So here's what we have, and listen up on these carat weights because this is really monumental. It's not something we see every day. Here's the 2 carat 17 pair. Signature mounting, 86 points in diamonds. Fabulous, biggest sapphire. It's going to have the smallest diamond weight, but it's still a ton. We go to the center. Here is the round sapphire, a glittering, vibrant cornflower blue. That's the difference. The other two are royal blues. Here's our cornflower. The round is a 114, so still a great size. Round specialty, but it's giving you diamond weight that goes all the way around, not just the side to side, but also the profile of the ring. That's a carat 14. Now, interesting, they're calling it a cushion. I don't see any corner to that. And I realize there's prongs in the corners. I do not see that as a cushion. It is a round. You can tell by the inner faceting. So whatever, your invoice will say cushion, it's a round. It's our 114, and then you get 41 points in the yellow diamonds. They're basically the halo and then scattered in bigger sizes throughout the white diamond pave. Look at the finishing that gives you as well. And that white diamond weight, 229. One of the biggest diamond weights we've ever done in a ring. A grand total here of 270 in diamonds. I mean, 3 carat diamond ring? Well, if there was a 3 carat white diamond ring with no yellows, that'd be something special. It'd be probably about $15,000. Here is my sapphire with 270 in yellow and white diamonds. And it's not going to be $13,000. Then we have, oh, the oval. The oval, the oval, the oval. That's a 2 carat even right over here. 2 carat. This one's finished as well. I'm going to zoom back a little bit more just because I feel like we're crowding it here. That's the 2 carat exactly. It's a 179 diamond weight. It's almost 2 carats in the diamond weight as well on that one. And all three get to be the same incredible blowout price, which is why I implore you to be on the phone lines, because we have had more people missing out tonight on jewelry than people shopping. Just a result of having limited one-of-a-kinds, as these all are, in our last 55 minutes of Friday night airtime that we have. And now you've got a last call to get your sapphires. They don't go back on the air again. That has everything to do with the blowout pricing, because there would be no need to bring them back out and spend any more airtime on them after they are reduced to this kind of price. So all you do is dial, all you can do is dial. And then if you get it, you get it. You're the happiest sapphire shopper in the world. If you don't get it, well, you're going to be kicking yourself, because we'll show you sapphires in the future that will never be priced this way. So all you can do is dial right now. They're not going to be $12,999. That is the price that would have been 10% off just a matter of days ago. Well, if you're following along or doing the math, that means that you would have had to spend $11,699 still. I'm taking them significantly less. So for those of you that say, I wish the sale was still going on, why? It's better tonight. It's better right now. And not by a little bit. A little bit better would be $99.99. That's not where these are. They're not staying at $99.99. They're not going to just be $8,000 or $7,000 or $6,000. And let's all remember, we got 270 in diamonds in the middle dome and a lot of gold. Gold weight that would cost you right now about $6,500 without the diamonds and the sapphire. Here's how it looks on the hand, for example, and this gives you the yellow, those sunshiny bright yellows. Look at this from the side profile. It just does not stop with this diamond weight. It goes all the way around from one profile to the other. It goes from side to side. This would be great on the middle finger or the index finger. I'll show it to you both ways. All you can do is dial. It's not 69. Look at this, and here it is on the index. I love it that way, because when you put it on the outside of the hand, whether that's pinky or index, you get to really see the side profile. You expose more of the sides of the ring to see all that embellishment on the sides just like that. We're going to do better than $69.99, please. They will sell. All three will go. I don't know which one's your favorite, but everybody's got a favorite. And I'm just hoping it works out that everybody gets their favorite before somebody else says, that's my favorite too. Here's how we're going to do this. They are not $69.99. I can promise you one thing about this blowout, because I'm here to move jewelry. That's what I've been doing. We started we kind of wrapped up a sale on Sunday. And that means Wednesday when I saw you. It became a different mission. And although we still have new, these are not new. They've all existed in our inventory for at least, we got a 111 number up here, so that's been around for about a decade. These have been around. It's time to let them go. There are pieces that inevitably did not get onto the blowout sale. The big one we did for almost 2 months. This is your chance to get a better value. And like I said, it is a better value. It is a bigger savings than when you had your 10% off, because you saw 13,000. That's where they would stop. That'd be 11,700. Here's what we're doing instead of 7,000. So far, we've taken a bunch of money off. We're going to keep on going to the point where there is no choice but to see them out the door to you all at home. It's just a matter of getting your favorite before it's gone to somebody else. That's really all that counts here. You got to be in early for that reason. I will promise you they will go. It's just been giveaways basically since Wednesday night. This is like giveaway central. And all we can do is say, sold, sold, sold. It's not 69. They're not 59. This is unheard of. And 2 carat deluxe. Do you want the royal? This is the 2 carat 17. Do you want the 1 carat 14 in the round cornflower, or do you want to go with the 2 carat oval? Whichever one you like. There are huge diamond weights with them, and they will not be $5,000 a piece. What about $49.99 to get them gone? Under $5,000 on the most incredible sapphires that exist here? Not an easy stone to get. And everybody thinks, well, but isn't it? Because I've heard of it before. It may not be the rarest stone in the world, but it is incredibly rare when you get the bigger sizes. And these are those bigger sizes. So this is what you don't see every single day. This is what you don't get a chance to own every day. This is what you never see discounted to this level of pricing, and they will not be $49.99. Let's go lower. I need to make sure all 3 of them go, and they will. It's as simple as I can make it. It's affordable as I can make it, and we're going to make it better than $49.99 or even $4,500 or $44. Come on in, sapphire lovers, and the durability is there. They're a 9 on the Mohs hardness scale. You wear them every single day of your life. 270 in diamonds here, yellow and white. Carat 79 over here. And you still get 86 points in diamonds with the biggest pear shape. So now the question is, which one are you going to take home? What's your favorite? Which one would you like to have? Oh, boy, I tell you. I have done a serious number on pricing for the last few days here. This is unlike anything we've seen thus far. And nobody has dialed yet. And that is probably because, let's face it, we're probably in a complete state of shock over what is happening right now with these price tags. Should be a complete shocked situation. I am not going to do $44.99. They are going to go. It is as simple and easy as sapphires get. All you have to do is dial. They will not be 44. They will not be 43. They are not 42. And again, 2 of them are over 2 carats. The one has 270 in diamonds. I can't think of a better value to bring you than what's on display right now. We've got 60 seconds with them. I'll keep on going. We'll drop this price yet again, and we're going to take them even lower than $42.99. All you can do is say, I'll take it. And try it. Let us send it to you in your size. See if you love it. And then if you don't, you send it on back. But there is no way you're getting a better value than this on a sapphire. At least not a natural stone from Sri Lanka. The Ceylon material, they are not 42. They are not 41. They are not $4,099. They're going to be even less. And this is how we do it to make it happen. You are spending less than $4,000. We'll make them $39.99, and that's it. They'll be gone. And we've got 60 seconds with all 3 of them until they sell, which is going to be in a hurry here. Because what can we say that hasn't been said? Big sapphires, amazing mountings. The mountings are not lacking in gold or diamonds or anything. What they need is a great home. That's all they need. They need a great place to be appreciated, a great hand to be worn on, a beautiful collector that says, I love good sapphires, and I know where good sapphires go. I know that I don't see clean, bright, ultra high clarity stones every day. This is it. And at a price tag like that, you can't leave them here. It would be shameful to just leave them here. And then, of course, the option doesn't remain to go forward with them because they get melted down. Anything that stays at the end of the show, they get melted down. We have 20 seconds left with those. Thank you for looking at them. We appreciate you guys. We've got another 50 minutes to go. I would need a request. We're almost done with the new items for today, so we're going to need your requests if you have them. Now, if you like a sapphire color, but you're willing to go a little bit more exotic like a tanzanite and a blue wing block D, I have a blue wing block D that looks like a great world-class sapphire, and we can blow this out too, except with a larger size. Not a 2 carat, not a 3 carat, not a 4, but a 7.5 carat stone. Blue wing block D, everybody, welcome in. Here's our last bit of Friday night. It's item number 1129966. And then we'll do a recap and we'll get all the pieces out of here. But this is our tanzanite, 7.5 carats of blue wing block D, masterpiece of Mother Nature. And it's going to be also a really pretty diamond weight around it. 62 points of rounds and tapered baguettes, making that halo. A designer style, and true story. Had this the other day, didn't show it. They said, why didn't you show it? I said, because it's $13,000. They said, what's wrong with $13,000? I said, nothing. If your name is anything but TVON. If you're a different network, if you're a retail store, if you have billboards up on Sunset Boulevard and you pay major celebs to do advertisements for you, nothing wrong with $13,000. You'd have a line around the block, people waiting, clamoring, begging and pleading to spend $13,000 on a tanzanite of this size. We are not like that. And we have a little more discerning audience, and thank you. Can I just say thank you? Can I say thank you to all of you that are TVON viewers, whether you've ever shopped here before or not? Thank you, not just for watching, because that's the first step. The first step is watching. You can't ever participate unless you're watching. You can't ever get in on the values unless you're watching. But beyond that, for being such amazing and discerning viewers that insist upon quality and insist upon value, because it drives us to continue to bring you values when, let's face it, it's impossible. The values you see here, the values that happen on a nightly basis, are not supposed to be happening. Because when you've got gold doing what it's doing and tanzanite's really ramping up, the talk of the world right now is tanzanite on its way out. I mean, there's only one source in the world, so there's been a lot of talk here amplifying of late about, is it going extinct sooner than we anticipated? Do we have 5 years left, 6 years left, maybe 10? That's not a lot of time for mining a one-source stone. So there's a window for tanzanite it's closing. Well, I look at that as kind of irrelevant to what we do, because our window closed a long time ago. We have a private collection of material that has not been mined in about 16.5 years. So we've got a small collection. It's a finite, limited collection. It's been 7 years running and it's almost sold out. So there's not a lot of hope of getting any more if you are insisting on the best quality out there, which is what I have here, which is why it should be getting a $13,000 price tag. Let's put it up at an incredible value right now, where I would say if you want a bigger size in that sapphire blue, you go with tanzanite. Because our tanzanites, why they're called blue wing, is they have more blue. Whereas usually tanzanites gives you more purple and lavender, ours are more blue thanks to their better quality. So they look a lot like sapphires. They act a lot like sapphires, but a little more intriguing because they're still going to give you red flashes and purple vivid violets and all of those different colors. And there's our $13,000 price tag that's going away. I'll blow it out right now. The first caller gets it. It's $3,999. Same price as my sapphires, but this time a 7.5 carat best of the best blue wing on a really amazing tanzanite. And then you've got that elite level mounting. Still a classic halo, but done with the baguettes and the rounds together. How beautiful is that? And we've got 45 minutes left to go in the show, actually 44. So again, you need to let us know if you have any requests that we want to get into and on the air. So again, any requests you might have, they need to be let us know now. We're going to get you a couple pairs of earrings here that are special. A Savverite pendant is here. I'll dive into some of Saturday's merchandise for you. And then we will also, ooh, there's a really good Imperial. Who has an Imperial topaz from us in a ring And would you like a pendant to go with it? I've got a good one here. So that's going to be, gosh, we're doing about $500 a carat on that tanzanite. Really stunning. Here's what it looks like on the hand for you. A beautiful, bigger presence to that stone. There's our oval. Classic oval, but it's always tough to get those really nice red flashes in an oval. You've got it here. So $39.99 on that one. Let's go to this Imperial topaz. So topaz is kind of an ordinary stone until you get into the Imperial all-natural Brazilian variety. And this one, pink and golden. I always have a beef with the stones that go pure pink because then they don't really look like Imperials. I know there's a lot of ways to get a pink stone. If you have Imperial, here's my recommendation. Go with the pinky goldens. And you see there's like a wave of golden color that goes right through that stone amidst the pink. So it's really giving you best of all worlds here. Item number on this one is 112-1687. Blowout, forthcoming. 248 on the cushion, 42 points in the double halo diamonds and bail, done up in those incredible diamonds. And now we get to blow it out. Come on in, Imperial Topaz lovers. Let me show you the length of it from a distance. Nice size bail. Gonna work for your DBTYs. That's what it looks like from a distance. Here's the measurement on it as well. And then get all ready to go, because this one will not last, and it's going to be a 7/8 of an inch top to bottom. It's going to be looking great on the neckline. You can see right there. Oh, that is where you really see the waves of light. We've called it traditionally the elevators of light that go through the stone. You see that, how it just has this effect that it never looks like the same one flat color. It's got dimensional color all the way through the stone. It is beautiful. And this is all natural. There's no treating, no heating, nothing to those Imperials. And again, like our tanzanite we just showed you, it's a one source stone as well. It is a one source only stone. So talk about rare, this is it. And it's that really luxury color. It looks like Padbarasha, which is also why I love the blends of colors you're getting here. Pinks and goldens together give it that Padbarasha sapphire kind of feel and look. And we're gonna blow it out. It used to be $79.99. Better price tonight. Watch this go. Is going to fly. We cannot, guys, we cannot wait. We got 40 minutes left to go in the show. You need to let us know what requests you have, or just sit back and watch a little Saturday preview. Also, we have huge hoops tomorrow, by the way, big diamond hoops, the biggest ones we've ever done so far. My largest diamond hoops to this point have had 13-point stones. Tomorrow we exceed that, and I'm going to finally bring you my dream hoop. It's called my dream hoop. I've been working on these for about 7.5 years, and we just now accumulated enough diamonds to bring them to you and debut them on the show tomorrow morning. So if you are a big diamond lover, and I know a lot of you are because you like our 3.5 carat bands and our 2 carat bands and our 3 stone styles, we're going to bring you the hoop earring you need to have tomorrow. But this is the Imperial, and it's got to go too. And so we'll make this even better. Then even $3,000 from 8 to 3. We've saved you $5,000. We'll keep on going. Not 29, not 28. Come on in, Imperial Topaz lovers. You know who you are, and the good news is you get to be an instant collector too. You get a stone like this, you're an instant collector. You've got a beautiful stone. I think that's one of our prettiest, and the truth is when those stones come around in that kind of look, usually they start at $15,000 and go up from there. I'm amazed this was only $8,000 to start. We're gonna go lower than 28 or 27 or 26 or 25. It's the ultimate luxury, and the way that is cut, it's shimmering. It almost looks like if a mermaid were pinks and goldens instead of blues and greens, it looks a little bit like that. Just this shimmering color, thanks to a really cool facet pattern. And I'll blow it out for $2,499 first caller on that one, with all that diamond weight around it, perfectly showcasing that cushion cut. We've got some very affordable emerald earrings coming up. I have Savverites. I even have stars in earrings. Drops with stars and rubies and sapphires. Oh my, they are like 4th of July every day of the year. I so love that. So we'll see some great drop earrings coming up at $24.99 on our Imperial. Let's show you these stars. They are only here and never been shown because they are impossible to set up. They're not going to sit very well on their own. But I will do my best to show you what each star is going to be bringing. We've got the diamonds in the middle, the sapphires at the base, and then the rubies are at top. So this is your red, white, and blue effect. And again, this is why they're never here. Let me show them from a distance away because that's the way they're going to sit on the ear. You'll see the length. It's item number 1119839, old as can be. And you've never seen them before. So now it's time to get this very patriotic and celestial. I mean, red, white, and blue, stars and stripes. I'm seeing a theme here. 18 karat gold is what they're going to give you. There's a length here of 1 1/4 inches. So 1 1/4 inches in length, or 1 1/8 inches rather, that's more like it. And then you have your rubies, they will be at top, and then diamonds in the middle, and your sapphires. I'm going to show you the other here as well. It's going to be an identical match. All the stones are pave, and it is a really, that little bit of patriotic moment, but in a really high-end style earring. No costume jewelry here, all high-end. And let's make this earring with the post and butterfly backing and the 18 karat gold and the assorted carat weights, 34 points in the sapphire, 14 points in the ruby, and 23 points in the white diamonds. And that is going to be, oh, forget it. I cannot give $49.99 for those. We're going to make it a lot more affordable right now. And I will show them on, and we're busy on the phone lines here. A lot of pieces from earlier going. It must be the last 35 minutes of the show. Of course it is. We're going to see these out the door for $999. And I got one pair. And I'm going to try one on here for you, if I can, with my left hand, so we can see what they look like from a distance without a backing. All right, let's see if we can show these real quick without a backing. There they are, just to give you an idea of the length there that they're going to give. Rubies, diamonds, sapphires, $999. And there they go. Back to the wheel, or the hand here, and there they will be. So that's what happens when you don't put a backing on. Please use your backings. I just don't have them out here. Okay, Jason, what was that request? Sorry, guys, this might be making noise because the microphone caught the earring. What was your request, Jason? Something you're looking for? Oh, interesting. Did they have a budget? Okay, I don't think we have a Paraíba necklace. Pendant we might. Earrings we do. So we'll bring those out for you. Who was that? Oh, okay, got it. All right, never mind. They're not interested in seeing them tonight. They want to see them tomorrow. All right, good. All right, let's move on. We've got a couple other pieces here. Another earring that's only here because it's difficult to show is going to be this emerald earring. Look at these. How cute are they? Oh, I love this. It's like a little marquise shape at the top. And we already saw our big emerald out the door tonight. This is a nice way to go to get an emerald at an affordable level here, but still bright as can be. Look at those rounds. Bezel set rounds. Item number here on the emerald earring is 1123168. And we still have our star earrings, which, by the way, were designer and had that great insignia on the back. Those are still here in the 18 karat gold if you'd like. This is our emerald earring. We have one pair here. They're going to fly. 1123168. The total weight on the emeralds is 22 points. 11 points on either of your rounds. The diamonds up top, because that is the top of the earring, will be 6 points in diamonds. And they have a post and butterfly backing. Again, they've not been on the air before. How exciting to see something new that's not new. And what do I mean by that? It's new to you, hasn't been shown, but it's not new as far as it didn't have today's gold pricing. It's not expensive. It's not going to be a ton of money. It's not going to cost you a fortune to get them. They have a post and butterfly backing. I'm going to show you the length of them, and then we'll try them on. But they are going to be right at 5/8 of an inch. I'll pop one on for you. We're going to get a post and butterfly backing. They are solid 14 karat gold. And they, I'll tell you, if you get a really good emerald, they don't need to be huge sizes for really lit glow from within. That's what you see. I'll just straighten them out for you as best I can. They don't have a backing yet, but there you can see how they're going to look. That's like the daintiest of drop earrings ever. It's a drop without being too much of a drop. So you don't need to worry if you're going, I don't know if I'm going to do a drop earring. Don't worry too much about it. Look how pretty those are. And just a little bit of movement there from your round bezel set emerald. That glow is there. We're going to take them on down right now below $1,000. And they're in solid gold, nothing but diamonds. It actually kind of looks like one big diamond up top when it's pave rose. Let's go back up close. Take a look at this. Better than $9.99 price. Let's move some jewelry before we go. We've got 34 minutes to go in the show. So not a lot of time. Looking for your requests if you have any for tonight. We've got our $9.99 value, but better. And again, that's not going to sit up on its own very well, but there's our best chance to see what they look like. It's a perfect match. I wouldn't bother making you an earring if the stones did not match. No point in doing that. Let's make it better than even $888, $777, $699. I know it's virtually impossible to make fine jewelry affordable these days. And then I say, watch me. Watch me. Watch me buy jewelry for you. You know, that's the one thing I would ask is that if you ever say, if someone compliments your jewelry, you might want to just say to them, you know, thanks very much. Lauren Blair brought them for me because at this point, I'm paying for most of your jewelry. Because when I'm going back a cost in this way, someone got paid for the jewelry. And it's me. I just want you to have it. That's the thing. I'll go backwards so you can go forwards. Bring your jewelry collection to the year 2026. Watch this go. Not $6.99, not $5.99. Let's take a look. They're not even going to be even, you know what? Skip it. We'll go $4.99 on those. $4.99. Blowout price. It's your chance to pick them up. Big Friday night coming to an end. And we got a big, big show. Do I even dare show you guys? Because this will be like, everyone will say, but why don't you just sell them right now? Well, because we don't have an entire audience on Friday nights. And so I want to make sure you understand. There are some very, very, very big diamond earrings tomorrow that are going to be 3-carat diamond earrings. 3 carats among 10 stones. My largest diamond earrings that I've had for you, as far as individual carat weights, are coming up tomorrow. And they will be here tomorrow morning, and only tomorrow morning, because I don't have that many pairs to go around. Because it's not every day you get 30-point diamonds. And look at them in the yellow. They're actually ovals, but it's interesting because I was looking at them today, knowing that these have taken so long to put together. When I first saw them, I wasn't sure this was the earring I've been working on for so long because they didn't look like ovals. They almost look the way they're set, like they're cushions or radiants. So I'm very excited about those earrings. Join me tomorrow. They're not going to be available any other time but during the live show tomorrow because I'm looking at the quantity sitting here in front of me, and it's extremely limited. To the point where, yeah, it's going to be one of those depressing days because we're going to have a lot of people miss out. Did you want the earrings? All right, so we're verifying the emeralds. Emeralds are verifying now. That will be happening tomorrow. Every diamond in those earrings, 30 point, 30 point, 30 point, 30 point, 30 point. They are incredible. I had some earrings recently that were on the blowout. They were 336 in diamonds. They were not this big. There were a lot more diamonds in those earrings because there was a whole inside out thing going on. You're going to want to see those tomorrow. Take a look at our emerald earrings. We'll see if anybody's got those. So yes, the big diamond oval earrings will be coming up tomorrow morning. We are here at 10 a.m. The earrings will be coming up promptly at 11 a.m. So I'm giving you the time. They're coming up at 11 a.m. Pacific. That is 1 p.m. Don't forget, guys, we'll be here on the air before your football games start, okay? The football playoffs are tomorrow, but after we go off the air. So there will be no competition tomorrow with NFL football games, okay? I don't work for Roger Goodell or the NFL, but I know how many of you love it. I do too. So guess what? There's no interference tomorrow. The playoffs will begin 30 minutes after we go off the air. So you will have no interference. You can shop and then sport. Or if you're like me, it's all sport and you're doing it all day long. But either way, point is you can't miss those earrings tomorrow. That's why I'm doing them tomorrow and not Sunday, okay? So tomorrow's a big day for our diamond lovers. Be with us. 30-point individual stones in an earring, gorgeous, wearable, super, super value. Yes. Oh, good. Thank you. The stars are gone too. The 18-karat white gold star earrings have found their home. And now it sounds like our emeralds have found their home. And we'll also show you, I have a big diaspore here. Let's show it. Wasn't it the big 9-karat 09 that made such a headline yesterday? We're going to show you a smaller stone because that's what you were asking me for. We have a 2-karat 50. So I don't know about that. I looked at this and I thought 5 carats. And now I'm looking at the bag and it says 257. Okay, no way, but it's all right. It's all right. If you get more stone, I don't know if anyone's ever going to complain about that. I've yet to hear anybody complain that they got a bigger stone for cheap. So here's your big stone for cheap. It's going to be 112.97.97. And again, any questions you have on anything you've seen tonight, let me know. We're in the last 29 minutes of our Friday evening. And tomorrow, the hoops will be here. And oh, what a day. What a day it's going to be for diamond lovers. I tell you, guys, just a FYI, when I had a couple weekends ago a 3.5 carat 5-stone band, we sold out in a matter of moments, and we did not have enough to go around for anybody. I'll tell you, we had a wait list longer than the people that got them. So I just, when it comes to big diamond values here, they're not to be missed, which is why I give you that heads up about it, so you know not to miss it, so you can make a point to be here 11 o'clock. I'm telling you what time they're going to debut. It's going to be 11 o'clock Pacific. That's 2 p.m. Eastern. That's 1 p.m. Central Time. Just, you know, covering all our bases here. You got to be here. There are very few. I'm looking at them right now. It's very limited. But here we go with our 257 color change diaspore with 102 in the diamond weight, double halo around your pear shape. That's awfully pretty, isn't it? With the gorgeous colors you're seeing. Yes. Thank you. All right. So our last 2 pairs of earrings are completely sold out. Take a look at this. Oh, look at that. There's our beautiful diaspore. That's one way to wear it. I'll flip it around for you because I know how many of you have very strong feelings about which way your pear shape should sit. So let me flip that around. Carat 02, I love that lavish diamond weight. Awfully nice to see that diamond weight as large as that is. And you see the pinky purples coming through? Base of the stone, tip of the stone especially, and then it moves and you see all these great colors happening. That is a wild one. Expecting to see in a couple of weeks when the Tucson show kicks off, expecting to see these go for big time money. They're going to be one of the highlights of the show. And there's a lot of different retailers out there who are anxious to get their hands on it, who will pay top dollar from the wholesaler. And there's only one way to get it, and that's expected to be about $5,800 a carat for the larger stones, which this is. So that's something that, again, we'll give you those figures as they happen, but this is a really important value right now that I can guarantee you you're going to save a bundle off of even the wholesale price. And our yellow gold, white gold, or rose gold option is there for you. You've got the option of any gold color you'd like. So our 257 does not come without a lot of bells and whistles here. You're getting the extras, getting a lot of gold weight, getting the double halo, over a carat in diamonds. Love the way that the bigger stones also. See how the outer halo every so often has a larger diamond as well? That's really well done. Tell you what, first caller. End of the show is here. We got to move some jewelry. End of the night. I know this doesn't sit all that evenly. It's going to lean a little bit. But again, that's because of that bigger diamond embellishment all the way through kind of these points of the ring and the halo really accentuated in that way. We're going to blow it out right now. And you're going to get this huge value. And tonight, it is first time on the air, and it is supposed to be $5,499. We're going to take it lower, and this is the way to get your color changing, phenomenal one source stone without having to pay what you should. And then we've got a big aqua grand finale. Aquamarine pendant, grand finale on the way. Looking forward to it. Still have our heart-shaped ruby from earlier. Still have, I'm going to recap our zircon and our hoop earrings and the evil eye bracelet that was here, but got to get this one gone first. And it will go $1,999 for the diaspore of the night. Then we're going to bring out those champagne diamond hoops. Got those coming out, the Ferrari pieces. We had the necklaces, it went. We're going to show you the earrings. And then I have a huge golden zircon from earlier. Got to get another look at that before we go. Any questions you have on anything you've seen, now's the time to ask those questions. Get in on those phone lines. It's Friday night. And listen, if you can't be with us tomorrow, what a shame. We're going to have those big diamond hoops among many, many other great things. The hoops won't take long because we have so few of them to go around, but we are going to have some really special pieces tomorrow and throughout the weekend. It's Saturday and Sunday, both during the daytime. Remember, 10 o'clock is when we kick off the show. That's 1 p.m. Eastern, and we'll see you guys then. But of course, diamond earrings to recap. Look how pretty this is, though. It just goes to show you, I always tell you that the diaspores look a lot like champagne diamonds. Well, those are champagne diamonds and cognac diamonds in the earring that I'm holding, and they work really well with the diaspore. So you've got just a nice little visual there. This is going to be our one pair of earrings that has a total of 164 in the diamonds, and they're actually different tones of champagnes and cognacs, even a pinky purple here and a little more green. So there's a lot of variety to these 10 stones that make up this one pair of earrings. They are from our friend and our colleague Ferrari, who's a great designer who sells all over the world. They're really well known. They are on television as well, but for far more money. So we have a little partnership where we don't get as many pieces. I'm never going to have 50 or 60 pieces on a wheel altogether, but I do have 2 or 3 a show here, at least not probably going forward, but we've exhausted most of the designer Ferrari pieces so far. We've had about consistently, I'd say, between 2 and 3 a day for the last several weeks, and there hasn't been one yet that stuck around. So I think this is the time to get in. Now, this piece did when we showed it early on, but that was just me showing it too early because I was excited about him, knowing how you love these gorgeous diamond pieces, all with natural colors of diamonds, of course, like we like here. We're not going to bring you the treated or the heated or the enhanced diamonds. We're not going to bring you the synthesized or simulated. So it's always the natural. Here's our 3/4 inch hoop, and that is going to be, well, mind your 10 stones, means 16 plus pointers on each. They're important, larger, round, brilliant stones. All the way through the front of your earring, they have the button release, so all you do to close them is click them, you push them, they click, they lock, they're done. To release that inside lock, you're going to press the button that's in the back, press it down, it releases, it opens up that bottom hinge, and you're good to go. So now we're going to take them down. They're only $1,999, despite the fact that you're getting such massive individual stones here at 16.5 points on average. That's what they average out to be, 16.4 to be exact, on the exact size. Again, they might differ. One might be a 16, one might be an 18, one might be a 17, but in that range of average size, and only $19.99 for you for one collar. And look at the richness of those stones. Sometimes those cognacs really, again, we know those are the rarest of all the brown colors of diamonds, which are still natural diamonds. They're still very high end. It just the little nuanced details of they're in the same family here, but they're all still different. They're all unique. If you lined them up, even all 10, you see them right there. There's no 2 that are exactly alike. It's still that collection, but when you see them from a distance, what a look they give, and the best way they show off such brilliance. I was saying this earlier, I've said it many, many times about diamonds that have a little bit of champagne, any kind of fawns, cognacs, anything in that brown range. If you can get great clarity with your brown diamonds, you have a beautiful brilliance that goes, I think, a little bit more fiery than even a white diamond does. And that's just because the backdrop for that brilliance, the backdrop being a little extra body color, gives a great brilliance to them. So they're only $19.99. There's only one pair. Got to remind you about this zircon that we had earlier as well. It's our golden rich zircon in this really cool designer mounting. This is our asymmetrical designer mounting. I still can't get enough of the stone. I would take it just for the stone. The truth is, if you like something a little more modern, you're going to love the mounting too. It's all mirror finished gold, but 2-tone. You see yellow and white together. It's 112, 66, 54, and it's still one of our best values, I think, of the night. And it really is. As we're 2 hours and 40 minutes in with 20 minutes to go, this is one of those all-time best values. And just really incredible to see what we're doing here. Especially when you get a 10 karat 21, radiant cut, all the best and the brightest of the color, and it will not be, we started at $59.99 way back when. It's got a brand new price here tonight, and it cannot be topped in the entire zircon family. Blues, yellows, pinks, goldens, greens, you name it. We bring you a lot of different colors of these rare zircons. This is the best, and it's well, we've got to just acknowledge the truth of the matter, which is that it looks like a yellow diamond. And I know we adore our yellow diamonds here. I've got great yellow diamonds for you. We don't see 10 carats. The largest yellow diamond I ever had in all my years here, and it's 9+ years. The largest I ever had was a 4 carat. There's not been anything to top that. Not to mention there would be an affordability factor. There's a little bit of cost-prohibitive nature to a 4 carat yellow diamond for most of us. This gives you that look, gives you that opportunity, and we're taking it lower than $59.99. My goodness. This is one of those that is really good. And it will not be $59.99. But I need a caller. I just need a caller. I need one caller who says, I'm interested if the price is right. Oh, the price is wrong, which is what makes it right. And that's the beauty of it, is when I give you a wrong price, it is so right. but nobody's on the line. And you may have seen it earlier, or you may not have. But here's what I can do. Under $2,000 for the ring. And listen, I tell you all the time, we're melting down pieces. If it goes up on the air and doesn't get a home, melts. We melt it. We melt it down. You guys think I'm kidding? And then you call and ask me and say, but the ring was there the other night. It's gone. Melted down. If it stays, it gets melted. We're reusing the gold. We're repurposing the gold. We are the only ones on the planet, on TV at least, that can do that because we are our own manufacturer. So we can take the pieces that you don't love and say, okay, no problem. Melt down the gold to then avoid paying $4,500 an ounce for gold because how else do we, you have to buy gold from the same source, right? Everyone's buying gold at the same level. It's a worldwide thing. So we're trying to avoid that by melting down the pieces that if you say, I don't like it, that's okay. We'll repurpose it. We'll melt it down, make it to affordable levels going forward. But instead of $19.99, listen, this needs a home. It's got a lot of love that went into it, a lot of design elements. It's a great stone. It's a unique stone, and it's $1,888 for the first caller. So that's it, guys, $1,888. We're almost done with the show. We got 18 minutes to go. We got an $1,888 value. We're looking at a recap. I will do our blowout on our aqua before we go. We've got a last call for requests if you have any. Didn't get one, except for one for tomorrow. So that's fine too. We'll have those requests tomorrow. But again, anything you'd like to see tonight, it's not too late. We've got a beautiful aqua here. Look at this aqua. I adore a good aqua. But when I see emerald cut aquas, I just about lose my mind. I think it's so elegant. And this one giving a true aqua tone. We're going to see that next. Really cool modern style there, as is the zircon for only $1,888. Oh my goodness, that's just wild. Let's try it on the hand one more time. See what it looks like from a distance. Tony, did we never have a check-in online today the whole night? Did we not have anyone? Okay, well, it's kind of that night, right? That kind of night, I get it. Friday night, everyone out partying, I get it. Take a look at that. There's the one side. I want you to see that beautiful split there. Anyway, I wasn't ignoring you guys online, just didn't hear any check-ins, but that's okay too. And maybe again, a busy Friday night. I'll tell you tomorrow morning, we're right back with you in a few hours. And what we're gonna debut among many other things are those big diamond hoops, the largest individual diamonds I've ever had in a diamond hoop by far. They're gonna be 30-point ovals. They're gorgeous. They're 3 carats total weight. They're still wearable size-wise, meaning they're not like 3-inch hoops. They're gonna be a nice size. So that's tomorrow, limited quantity. We've been working on them for 7 years. I'm going to bring them to you tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock Pacific time. But there's that zircon at $1,888. Let's go back up close. I'm going to bring you the aqua pendant. Here it is. This is so striking. That's the word here, striking. It just makes, I don't know, I'm a sucker for an emerald cut. You're never going to tell me, you're not going to convince me that those aren't beautiful stones. I love the elegance of an emerald cut. They can be bold. When even in a pastel stone, they can give you such bold looks. I'm just going to try to center this up. It's always tough on these east-west. They don't like to center up much on this wheel, so I'll do the best I can for you. But that is an aqua. East-west setting emerald cut. It's I've numbered 9919. Look at that color. You just want to dive in. It looks like a swimming pool from overhead. You just want to dive right in. You just want to see the beauty of color, which normally in aqua is barely there. It's like a white colorless stone typically in most aquas, and that doesn't give us a lot of wow. We're looking for a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful value, and I think I can provide that. It's one thing I can do. I can give away jewelry. I can sell stuff cheap. And when we got to hit a quota here with 15 minutes to go, guys, simple and easy. Easy peasy. Grand finale is what this is. We'll blow it out right now. Get on the lines if you love an aqua. March's birthstone, 216 in the size, east-west set, glorious step facets that really bring this stone to life. Show off the beauty, give you the color. It's like a sky blue, but better. Blue sky, is there anything like it? When you see that blue sky peeking through, especially this time of year, right? When a lot of people look at the gray, the dreary weather, you're ready for that blue sky to return. Here you go, guys. It's our 216 Sierra Santa Maria. It has 3 points in diamonds stacked up top. That is a triangular style bail with the pave. It's got the white, the yellow, the you name it. I make it for you. I want you to have exactly what you want. So don't let me decide. You tell me what you want. But I need some callers. And that is simple. There's a way to cheat the system. even on a very, 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 very fabulous Friday night. You can get callers. It's just as simple as make the price too low. Buy jewelry for the people. Buy jewelry for your friends. Buy jewelry for your family, your TVON shopping family. I'm here to buy jewelry for you tonight. But again, it's a grand finale of the show. We have 14 minutes left. If there's anything else you want to see recap, let me know now. It's now or never on all these items tonight. You got to call me. You're not even spending, no, guys, $29.99, it's not going to work. I can show you this information here. It says $3,000. Fine. Great everyday price tag. I'm going to take you lower. We're going to get this out the door. No question about it. Aqua's gorgeous, and yet we have the best in the world. Sierra Santa Maria, no chance to get it anywhere else of this quality, and you're definitely not going to get this price tag anywhere you go. We got a better value. Let me know what you want to do here, because I'm going to go ahead and say under $1,000. If you think aquas are cheap, you have not been around Sierra Santa Marias. They're the most important aquas that have ever been mined, and guess what? The mining is done. There is no hope of getting any more Brazilian material. This is the ultimate color. It is the ultimate saturation. You got a great cut. My favorite cut is just like, it's elegance. It's elegance in a gem. No matter what, it always looks so good and so pristine and so perfect, and yet you see every facet. You know, the big challenge with so many aquamarines is that if they start as a light color and then you do an emerald cut, it takes any color that you did have and basically eliminates it. Here's what we have. This is the best and brightest. I'm not even doing $9.99. Skip it. We've got already some colors. Look at this. Watch as it just shows up to eye level. Hold on. There's a little something stuck in the prong there. There we go. I'm going to show you what this looks like from a distance away. Let's show it on the hand. Give you a measurement. Not the, you know, it's not the big oversized piece. You wear it every single day. And here's what it looks like. 1/2 inch top to bottom with the bail. We'll show it to you on the neckline as well. Look at that. Now see, this is the light. I'm in a little lower light because they don't care about lighting me. We care about the jewelry. Nobody gives a hoot what I look like. This is lower light, which is actually helping the aqua, because you see, did that not get more saturated? You're probably thinking she grabbed a different pendant. That's the same one. It's just when it's blasted with light, like when it's up close, it's going to look a little lighter than when you see it in more of a somewhat normal lighting here. Look at how that color shines through. Let's go back up close, show you here, and send it on out right now. It will, guys, I don't know. $9.99 seems like, I've been doing this a long time. That's the kind of value that would normally be getting about 50, 60 people on the phone lines. I got 2 people ready to go. Let's make it even better than $9.99. $8.99. We'll send it on out. $888. $888. Done. Done. We'll see who's got it. White, yellow, or rose gold, that is all up to you. All up to you and what you want to have. What you need to have for your aqua, 2 carat 16. That's the thing. We loaded up the size, gave you a nice big individual size there of your aqua. Set it east to west, have that fabulous look, diamond stacked right on top, and it's on point there. All right, so we'll do a quick recap. Got a few pieces to show you before we go. We've got about 10 minutes left in the Friday night. All of our sapphires are here, our hoops are here, the Mandarin garnet heart shape is here, Alexandrite, new fine tourmaline, Imperial topaz pendant. We'll recap a few looks here. We also have the heart-shaped ruby. I never, ever looked twice at a ruby. And back in 2004, because I was in the business long before that, and in 2004, I saw a Burma for the first time. And I just about lost my mind. I didn't think it was a ruby. I thought it was a red diamond. And now it's become kind of standard to see Burma. But I never want us together collectively to lose sight of what importance a Burma ruby gives you. This is my Burma ruby heart shape. It's under $5,000. We have a really special Alexandrite here. It's under $1,500. I'm just going to do a recap. We're going to show you what we have left, and if there's anything you like, you take it. Before it gets melted, we'll see you tomorrow, okay? We got tomorrow in the morning. We got 11 o'clock is when the hoops come out. We actually start the show, though, at 10 a.m. Pacific time. 11 o'clock is when the hoops will come out, and they won't be long for the world. Here's my blue-green Brazilian tourmaline. Here's my fancy cut black diamond. Here is, let's get you the black diamond right here, and then I'm going to show you also that Imperial topaz pendant that is so exciting. It has been a night, guys. We are really, really willing to get these pieces out the door. You let me know if you missed anything. A little recap is always good. Hopefully it helps you decide anything you might be thinking about, gives you another look, and then a last chance. There's that pinky peachy combination in that fabulous Imperial. This one's not going to sit on its own, but you get the idea. We saw that more recently. That's our 248 Imperial. That's a good one. And then we also have, don't forget about the amethyst. I know, here's our big amethyst. It's our 4 carat 90 amethyst in the fancy cut. That is only a $599 price tag, the most affordable item of the show tonight. So that's going to be a really good one. Actually, that's not true, but at least that's still available. We had a $499 earring, but that's sold out. So here's our $599 amethyst, at least from what is left in the show. Also have that aqua to consider. Also have the zircon as well. So if anything up there is of interest, everything up here will be $49.99 or less. And also that Mandarin heart shape is something special. There's that radiant cut golden zircon. Also have a very important tanzanite that's here. The color change diaspore, by the way, that color change diaspore is here for $19.99. And also here's the tanzanite you may have missed. This is the 7.5 carater for only $39.99. So we've got some really great values that are hanging out still for you. End of the show is here. Let me know if you have any questions. 8 minutes left to go. So if you're not keeping a close eye on the clock, well, it ends before you know it. So want to make sure you get in on all your favorites. Look at that Alexandrite behind that aqua. Beautiful color change. That's a 100% color changing stone in the Alex. It's a marquise cut as well. And that is going to be one of the more important pieces we see. Certainly in value, you got a lot of affordable up here as well. The black diamond is a fancy cut. Fancy facet pattern to that black diamond. We also have the really incredible zircon, the ruby, 2 carat 15 on the ruby. That's an awfully important size. Love that we have 2 heart shapes up there. The Mandarin garnet's over 4 carats. It's a 405. The rubies, the 215. Some really just outstanding examples of stones that we don't normally see in larger sizes, yet tonight they are. And that's really what's exciting, to bring those prices down. Also, let me flash in a Savverite pendant. This is one of those January birthstones because it's one of the rare garnets. Look at that. Savverite garnet right there. It's a Savverite with a halo in baguettes and rounds together. I'll just give this one away. If anybody would like that Savverite, it's over a carat. It's actually a carat 15. It's in 18 karat solid gold. We'll do that Savverite right now for $12.99 if anybody wants the Savverite pendant. And there you can see how it's a little larger than the aqua, but in a north to south setting like is traditional. And then of course you've got the $5.99 amethyst as well. So Savverite garnet for $12.99 on a 115 center stone. So any last call questions you got, let me know, holler at me, we'll help you out. Thanks so much for being with us tonight. We got about 4 or 5 minutes left, and that's it. So it's going to be final call if you got any questions for us here. Last chance. And also there's something very important this weekend coming up on Sunday in yellow diamonds in a necklace. It's going to be multi-yellow diamonds. Maybe I'll give a little preview here, because you've heard of diamonds by the yard. We've had yellow diamonds by the yard. We've also had the dangling diamonds by the yard. Let me show you something that's coming up on Sunday. Oh my, this is a very, very high-end necklace. It's got 5 individual yellow diamonds, all pear shapes, all stunning, and this is going to be happening on Sunday. So tomorrow's the white diamond earring hoops. Sunday's going to be the 5-stone pear shape yellow diamonds by the yard. Okay, so back to the wheel we'll go. Just had to give you a shameless plug there, because just want you to know some of the crazy values that are coming up. A little sneak peek is always what I like to give you on Friday nights, so you know a little bit about what to expect or what to tune in for on Saturday and Sunday mornings. So white diamond hoops are tomorrow, and the yellow diamond necklace will be on Sunday, and all really limited, very limited. And that yellow diamond necklace, wow, those are huge 20-pointers. So exquisite. All right, last call on the show. Thanks for being with us tonight. Have a great rest of your Friday night. Let me know if there's anything we can help you with. We're here for a few minutes after we go off the air as well, so we can always help you out with anything you might need. If you have any questions, there's our final 3-minute clock countdown. It's ready to go. So again, last call on anything up here. Thank you. It sounds like our amethyst may be gone. Remember, that's $5.99. I'll walk you through some prices. It's $8.88 for the aqua, $5.99 for the amethyst. Here is the black diamond. It is down to only $14.99 on that black diamond, and that is, or $16.99 rather. And then this is the big Imperial, or rather the Mandarin. That's going to be our 4 carat 05 heart shape If you missed it, it's 20 points in diamonds. It's a 4-carat-05 pristine heart-shaped cut. That is here for $42.99. And then we've got our zircon for $18.88. The tanzanite's $39.99. This beautiful Brazilian tourmaline, blue-green, very Paraíba-esque. That is our blue-green for $16.99. The ruby in the middle, $49.99. The heart shape, that's so good. And again, let us know. Affordable pendants up front here. Last call on the show. Thanks again. We'll be back with you in a few short hours. It's just 14 hours from now. So get some good shop and sleep and eat your Wheaties in the morning because we got a big, big show with diamonds galore. We've got our diamond hoops. We've got our yellow diamonds in a necklace on Sunday. And again, be with us 11 o'clock Pacific time. If you are trying to map out your day and you need to see the hoops, they are going to be at 11 o'clock Pacific time. That's 2 p.m. Eastern. Tomorrow, that's tomorrow the 10th. Yes. Oh, okay, great. The Carat 64, they're the Ferrari hoops. They're gone. Thank you so much. I knew those would go. It was just a matter of time. So well done there. The big time diamond hoops are gone. Congrats on those. They were $19.99. That's it for our Ferrari pieces tonight. They're all sold out as usual. And then we have, of course, Aqua at $8.88. Sounds like that one may be gone. Well done there. Thank you. Thank you. That's our Aqua pendant. That's on its way. All right. And then we've got still the Amethyst is $5.99. It's last call. We've got the 3-minute clock about to count down. So it's last call to see anything on the air. And then remember, melting down in the morning. So want to make sure you get the pieces you love here before they're gone to someone else or before they get melted. It's as simple as that. Don't forget about our big blue sapphires as well. Also that beautiful bicolor tourmaline we had. We had a couple really good tourmalines tonight. And they're still available too. And then that Evil Eye bracelet, we had an Evil Eye bracelet in rose gold for $6.99. So a lot of great pieces here. Thank you so much for being with us tonight. Appreciate you guys stopping by and hanging out. It's always nice to have your company on a Friday night. Thanks for keeping me company. It's a busy night, we understand, and we know that. And so glad to always have your company. It's nice to have you with us. And we'll be back in the short term here, 14 hours from now. We will be back with you. Big show for our Saturday and Sunday. And we're going to bring out some big values. You're going to love it. It's going to be a lot of fun. So I look forward to seeing you then bright and early in the morning and 14 hours from now. So make sure you tune in. And any last questions you have on this wheel or beyond, we are here to help out. Don't forget about the Imperial topaz pendant for $24.99. Anything up here you like. The zircon, $18.88. That's one of the outstanding values up there. And they're all great values. But the zircon is really one of those that I think needs to be really like seen in person. And remember, you have a money back guarantee on everything. So do keep that in mind as well. All right, radiant cut. And then our heart shapes galore. We've got the heart shaped Mandarin and the heart shaped ruby in the middle. Black diamond is a fancy facet pattern. It's also a fancy facet pattern here with the amethyst. That's $5.99. Most affordable item up there. $14.99 for the Alexandrite. $16.99 for the new fine tourmaline that looks like Paraíba. This is our tanzanite 7.5 carats for $39.99. $18.88 on the zircon. $42.99 on the Mandarin, a $16.99 price on the black diamond, and our $4,999 2-carat 15 ruby, heart shape, amazing. Let us know. Last call. We'll be here for a couple minutes on the phone lines. We're only here for 1 minute and 7 more seconds on television. So thanks a lot, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your Friday night. Be well. I'll see you in 14 short hours. We are going to have a blast tomorrow. We have so much fun on Saturdays and Sundays. My favorite days of the week. TVON has turned me into a full-on morning person, and I couldn't be happier about it because I love shopping in the morning. All right, so we're going to have that. I was never a morning person. I was a late night, I worked all nights my whole life up until our weekend shows started here 9 years ago, and now I'm a bright and early riser. I love it. So I'll see you guys in the morning. We have a great time on Saturdays. We're going to debut those hoops, which are very important among many other items, and thanks again. And if you're waiting on hold, we'll be right with you. We got a huge, busy phone bank here in the last couple of minutes. So thanks so much. Again, don't forget tomorrow, you got one chance to get these 3-carat massive diamond hoops, and that's tomorrow morning. We will have them. They will not be here long. They're going to happen at 11 a.m. Pacific time, 2 p.m. Eastern. If you're not here, I think you'll go miss them. We have a very limited quantity to go around. But in the meantime, thanks so much again. Thanks for watching. Thanks for shopping. I'm Lauren Blair. Good night. I'll see you in the morning. See you at 10.